a 6-pack of fish.
So what's up, Mike?
Nothing, man. I had a long fucking day.
I see that.
Mike, I got up at 10:30, and Megan made breakfast, and she brought me breakfast and coffee in bed, and then she's like, "Oh, you want a beer?" And then she ran to the fridge and got me a beer.
God damn, she's a little bit more. Next. Mark gets a girlfriend. That's bullshit.
You're all like, what's next? What's next? Mark's gonna be drinking out of straws. God damn it.
God damn it.
With his pet turtle.
I don't even buy 6-packs because I have a turtle. Like, I don't want to take the chance.
Well, you don't buy 6-packs because all they come in is with fish.
My turtle ain't down with that. Hey, you know Steve likes to be the little spoon sometimes? What a
I
faggot.
fucks with it.
What?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Mike.
Fuck yeah. I just like put my head with you in the titty and let her play with my hair and I'd be chilling.
Well, like, I would do it where, like...
I'm staring right at the nipple, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah,
Mark's over here like...
No, he's talking about the other way.
Big spoon only. Miss me with that gay shit.
No, he's talking about the other way where, like, he's facing away and being spooned from behind.
Oh, I'll talk about, like, when she's on her back and then I just put my head on her, like, chest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's called That's called forking, you dumbass.
I don't know what the fucking term is.
I don't know. I'm making shit up. I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm like, I never heard of that in my life. Like, I just thought it was just cuddling and chilling, like Netflix.
Oh yeah,
and chill, man.
cuddling is cool.
Should we start podcasting before we burn through all our material?
I thought we were podcasting this whole time.
We're 2.5 minutes in.
Oh,
are we good? Okay, cool.
Oh. So, I've been wanting to tell you this,
Welcome
Steve.
to the cold intro of fucking Just for Fun podcast.
Welcome to Just for Fun podcast, episode 109. It's been a long time, guys.
Really quick, Steve.
Yeah,
There's
what's up?
I'm going to talk to you about, but really quick. This piece of shit right here, the last podcast we had, he's like,
Hi.
"Oh, what podcast is it 106? I was like, yeah, it is. And then it's like, can you check? I'm like, all right, check. And then, like, yup, it's 106. Like, is that after 105? I was like, what? Yes. What the fuck? Yeah, 1 plus 105 is 106, Mark. I'm pretty fucking sure, you dick. Like,
well, 2 plus 2 and 2 times 2 are great enemies. So.
Yeah, but
I love those memes. It's fucking funny.
2 squared is the homie, though.
You see that dude that he hitting the dab? Was that in the meme stash?
Yeah, I sent that. I love that shit.
Okay, yeah, that shit had me fucking dead. That dude just hit you with the two. Oh fuck yeah! But alright, but I've been wanting to talk to you, Steve. There's a show I really like on Netflix. I'll tell Mark about it.
Is it called Below?
Oh, I finished the 3rd season. You finished the 3rd season?
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
Yeah, I know, it's dope. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But so the show is called In the Dark, right? It's about this blind white woman. She's an alcoholic, and she has sex with a lot of random people. And her best friend is this little black kid, a teenager black kid that sells drugs. But he's like the one that like, hey, you're too smart to do this, blah blah blah. Like he's like a good kid, but he just this is in a bad neighborhood or some shit. So anyways, the whole plot is she found him dead in an alley, and she's freaking out because that's her friend. And then she called the cops and they're like, well, there's no body, and you're drunk and you're blind. So it's like, is he really dead? Was she tripping? Is there someone else? Like, it was like a mystery thing. Pretty dope. I explained this to Mark, and his first response was, oh, like Iron Man and Spider-Man? Like, how is a blind white woman, an alcoholic, and a teenage drug dealer anything like Iron Man or Spider-Man?
Oh, because you can't teach retard.
I don't remember any of this.
I remember because I was like, what? How? How is that even close?
Are you sure I wasn't just making a joke? I don't remember this.
I don't know, but it was fucking funny. I like that. I didn't know what to say after. I was like baffled. Like I had a brain fart, man. I had to think about it hard.
Dude,
Yeah,
Mike,
shit.
I
I took a step back from that shit.
Mike, so I convinced Steve to watch The Boys, but don't spoil anything. But I just rewatched the final episode earlier today. How fucked up was the very ending of the last episode? I was like,
Oh, I
dude,
know.
that
That's
is
why I'm gonna rewatch it again.
fucked up. The
Man,
very
I felt.
dude. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, there's a certain part like I totally missed because I seen it in the trailer. I was like, cool, it looks. I can't wait. And then I kept watching. I was like, did that part even happen? And apparently, like I was watching the reviews of it, and they're like, oh yeah, that one scene, blah blah blah. I'm like, and that's the one I'm talking about. Like, well, I didn't see that part. Like maybe I got drunk and fell asleep on that episode. Like, so
Classic Mark and Mike.
That's
Yeah,
exactly.
something
That's what I did too. I got drunk and fell asleep, so I rewatched the final episode. The ending of the final episode is fucked up and crazy, man. You gotta watch it, Steve.
The whole show is fucked up and crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's called The Boys.
The boys.
that boy.
Them boys. Oh shit, what up? I miss that boy.
So, how far do you get into it, Steve?
Into what?
Into the boys.
Oh no, he hasn't watched it yet. I convinced him to watch it though.
Oh yeah, watch the shit out of it. The shit out of it.
Watch it and then watch it again until it's uncomfortable with you watching it. Just watch the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Until
Don't
it's
even watch it. Watch the fucking living shit out of it.
until it's like, Steve, you've been watching a lot of me. I think you should take a break, and then be like, hell no, I'm going. I'm keep going.
Until Amazon Prime
Balls
contacts
deep.
me like, you've watched 900 hours of The Boys this year.
Yeah,
Are
keep
you okay?
just keep doing it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Megan's like, Steve, why don't you watch the shit out of me? You're like, fuck that.
Dude.
It's old. That's old news. And you
By
like,
the time
shove
I
her
got
off.
to the end, I kept watching Glow, but I'd like watch an episode and fall asleep, and that shit would just keep playing until
Yeah.
the PlayStation shut off.
Then you have to
And,
like
by
find
the
your
time-
place again. Like you have to find
But
where you
by-
left off, right?
By the time I finally got around to watching the finale, Megan's like, I've seen this shit 6 times. I was like, I'm sorry.
That's your ride or die right there. She's like, bitch, I watched this shit 6 times. Now be the little spoon, bitch.
Yeah.
It's called forking.
It's called dumpster diving.
Dude, but that shit was dope though, man. The way that nibba treats that other nibba, god damn.
Yeah. Everybody's a douche on there.
I love that show
Megan
because
can't play any more video games. Her brain is fried.
I like that. She all puzzled out.
Has she played?
She's all puzzled.
Has she played any other Uncharted games, or she just went straight for like an asshole?
Oh shit! Hi, Megan.
Fuck you, Megan.
Get to ask her
Get,
yourself.
she's got to get headphones that have a microphone.
Podcast. I love how we were just hanging out for like 3 hours, and now she wants to join. Now that we're podcasting, like she's like, I don't want to talk to Mark, but since Mike's here, fuck it, I guess I'll join.
Because we just talk about the same shit. Hold on to
What up?
What
Megan.
What's up?
up?
So were you
So what up?
So were you really just shaving your pubes in the shower, or were you playing with yourself? We have to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, I was shaving my pubes and I was trying to feel for like if I missed any, and all of a sudden I like see in my peripheral a head fucking popping in behind the shower curtain, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was Steve, and I was like, oh hi.
Look at Steve. What a fucking pervert.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, oh, hi, Megan. It just leaves.
But
I know when you asked me that, I was like, hey, I'm about to go in the shower right now. I'm gonna come in here. Like, are you playing with yourself or are you shaving your pubes? Like, what? Nah, man. Like, usually I would have, but I'm trying to hurry up and get on this podcast. Like, I could do that shit later.
It's alright. Last night was pretty fucking funny. Mark finished a game, and he's like, what am I gonna do now? And I was like, you should go platinum fucking The Last Guardian. And he was like, fuck, man.
I'm sorry, I'm on the podcast with them. Are you good? Are you sure?
He doesn't play that shit.
Did you ask me something?
Yeah. I like how Megan is talking over our conversation.
Yeah, I like it too.
Sorry, that.
I want to.
Or at least I thought he was.
No worries.
I would like to know how often each of you guys masturbate. Steve and Megan. How often do both of you guys masturbate?
Never.
I don't really masturbate anymore.
They got each other. Like, why? Well, you know, I'll be like, hey, I'm horny, and turn around. You down? All right, cool.
Okay, we got 2 liars or 2 squares in the podcast right now.
We got 2 squares, man.
Yeah, they have each other right next to each other. Like, you know, they just turn like their backs to each other and start jerking it.
You know, for all you know, we could be doing it right now, and you just wouldn't know.
That would be the best podcast that ever happened. Someone's
it's
gonna.
Podcast that would never end.
You come from you.
Dude, someone's gonna get their ass eaten on this podcast before I die, even if it has to be me. If I have to hire someone to come eat my ass on this podcast, this is gonna happen.
Steve, eat my ass right now.
Dude, Steve, eat her ass right now on this podcast.
It's freshly shaved. You should know, you pervert. Look at what I just sent you the stash.
It's freshly shaved, you pervert.
You should know.
You fucking faggot.
Mike, how do you send gifts to the fucking thing? I can't do that. I don't know how to do that.
Because you are lame and don't have an iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone. I hate iPhones.
Yeah, Megan, jeez.
You know what? Well, Mike, I hate you.
I know. I hate you too. Fucking Megan, you piece of shit. God damn it.
You fucktard.
You guys are rude.
Fuck boy.
Dude, this is how they talk to each other all the time.
You fucking big spoon. You fucking big spoon motherfucker.
For some reason, I talk to a lot of my friends' girlfriends like this and wives. I don't know why.
I think it turns Megan on. I think Megan wants you to be her third.
What? No. Ew.
No.
Steve, you're
This-
so gross.
It's so that way. It's so that way. Whenever Steve's like, "Hey, I want to go hang out with Mike," Megan's like, "Just go then. I don't like that guy." You know what I mean? Like, just go hang out with him. You know what I mean?
I feel like...
Can I come to?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but then Mike's like, "You fucking piece of shit," and she's like, "Oh, I'll just let Steve go by himself."
Well, my best friend, his wife was, or his fiance was telling me, like, you know why I like you? Like, why? I talk a lot of shit to you. Like, yeah, but at least I know you're being honest. I was like, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Now get out of here with them sagging ass titties.
Let me hang out with my friend and drink a beer.
I have no titties.
Holla! Oh, if I had some air horns, I'd play them right now. Shouts out. Shouts
Megan,
out to not having
ass
titties.
Man or a titty man? Are
What'd
you
you
an ass
say?
man? Are you an ass man or a titty man? What do you prefer?
I'm done with both of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Me and my buddy at work were talking about that at lunch break.
Sagging ass titties out for Harambe, you know what I'm saying?
Get them titties out.
This is dude
Oh
at
my
work.
gosh, are you for real doing this right now? Look at you and your tiny little butt.
Oh, Steve ain't got no ass. That's why I like him so much.
He got a Hank Hill butt.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a little bum.
I'll tell you what. Steve ain't got no butt. I'll tell you what.
I bet it's all nice and smooth, like a little baby butt. He got a baby butt.
No, he's got a hairy butt.
No, he doesn't. He's got a nice, smooth baby butt.
Oh, did he shave it since the last time I've seen him? Jeez.
Yeah,
No.
dude. I shaved it right after Megan shaved her vagina.
Dude, I feel bad. I feel bad.
On Steve, I'm shaving his butt.
She's like, "Are you fingering?" She's like, "Are you fingering your asshole?" Like, no, I'm just shaving my butt. I promise.
Just shave my butt. But this is how it feels, Megan. I'm sorry.
I feel
he's embarrassed.
I feel bad for your guy's fucking shower drain. Jeez.
Like he was so ashamed he just get that one cheek shave. He's like, man, I'll finish the other one later. Like Megan walk in and ruin it for him.
That's why I like Steve though. He's got no butt. I'm all into like girls that have no ass or no titties. You know what I mean?
Once you come into shaving your ass, you gotta shave both cheeks, man. You can't be walking around with one half-shaved ass.
Dude, I've
Can't
done
be
it.
going half and half over here.
I've actually done it before once.
Hey, you can't half-ass it.
Hey!
Hey, we're the arrow.
That is not me. That is all Steve.
Yeah, you can't get flow like this. Your ass gets in the way.
She just hovers over to get that flow sound.
Excuse me, but
Megan's ass is big to get that much flow going.
what?
She's got a Hank Hill butt.
She got a Hank Hill butt too.
No, she's got to get a Hank Hill butt so she can pee like I do.
Oh, I would say like, damn, Megan has no titties or saggy titties and a Hank Hill butt.
Good.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I just like.
You heard me? I'm not the one talking shit right now.
you're always talking shit.
Don't misdirect your disappointment at me.
Hey, Megan, don't worry
just
about
did.
it.
It's not my fault that you get a Hank Hill butt and saggy titties.
Megan,
But you
don't
both
worry
got
about it.
Hank Hill butt.
Whenever
It
we
was good.
meet, whenever we finally meet in person, you can make as many jokes about my titties as you want to. Don't worry. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they look worse than yours. So feel free with all the jokes whenever we meet.
God, that's
Fucking Mark
harsh,
has
man.
pepperoni nipples. It's just like 90%.
Oh, dude,
nipple.
my titties look horrible.
Damn.
Mark, I don't want to hear shit like that out of your mouth. Your titties look great, okay?
Oh,
They're
dude,
not scrawny. They're nice. I'm Mexican, so I got dark nipples. Pretty cool.
The king of the cats.
Fucking Mike's
Mr.
titties
Alpha.
look like you know how some people make cookies and they put like a Hershey Kiss in the middle of the cookie. That's what his titties look like.
You're trying to kiss my titty, or my Hershey's Kiss titty.
My herpily nerpily.
Herpily. At work, we'd be like, hey man, when someone gets all butthurt, hey man, you butthurt? Man, who touched your butt? Someone touch your butt? I get more mad. You guys are fucking gay. And me and my homie be saying that shit like, oh, someone touch your butt. Got butt touched.
Do you want someone to touch your butt? Like, is that why you're mad?
Yeah, my buddy be like doing groundwork. He's like, all right, man. So does anyone want me to touch your butt? I was like, hey, over here, bro. Where you at? Like, I don't know. We say some gay shit just to piss off because a lot of people are homophobic there.
No
Like,
smoke. No smoke.
I want to
Smoke about?
smoke.
Megan and I are gonna smoke. Mark, let me call you.
Wow, we made it a whole 19 minutes in.
Woo!
What? I can't call you?
No, I'm just saying we made it a whole 19 minutes in.
Before I had to go smoke?
No, before something happened.
something interesting happened.
What's up, Mike?
What up, bruh?
Fucking chilling, dude. Went to work a little bit today.
Man, I didn't get home till 12:30. Went to sleep around 1. Had to be up at work at 6 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
I was so over and tired, like, but I was in the crane all day, so I was like, okay, this is easy. I just chilled in the crane.
Oh, that's
Had
good.
AC going on until
Dude.
like 3 o'clock, where it just started blowing hot ass air. Like,
I fucking took the best nap yesterday, and then I ended up staying up till fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, fuck, that's fucked up. I woke up at 8, fell back asleep, woke up at 10:30, got ready, and then I went to work at 12 for just like 2 hours to work on some cabinets, and then I went, got some fucking Chipotle, holla at your boy.
Finally.
Huh?
I know you've been, I know finally, because you've been talking about, I want Chipotle.
Exactly.
We should
Got some
talk about that shit
Chipotle.
real quick.
Fucking came home, been chilling. Watched that last episode of Les Boys earlier.
La boys.
I went to Chipotle the other day when I got a friend a present for his birthday, and I got a quesarito for the first time, and I thought that shit was whack as fuck.
You got a quesarito for the first time ever?
Yeah, and I thought it was whack as fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't like Chipotle at all.
No, I like Chipotle. I prefer it over Moe's. Don't get me wrong.
I fucking hate it. I get mad when we're like, I hear like my sisters, because they like it. And I'm like, let's get Chipotle for dinner. And I'm like, oh, you guys fucking suck. 'Cause it's just like a plain burrito to me. No flavor.
I like it.
Oh, is it time? Where's the bowl? You want me to grab it? But yeah, like first off, like the girl who made the fucking quesarito, like she couldn't even wrap that shit. Like that shit just like immediately fucking fell apart. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Well, did you
She's
get...
like, I'm sorry.
Hold on, did they do it like they made 2 tortillas with cheese in between, or did they only use 1 tortilla?
They used 2 tortillas.
Yeah, see, that's how I thought they were supposed to do it, but this chick just made it with 1 tortilla. It still turned out good, but...
I don't know. So this is why I feel this way. You might think this sounds weird as fuck, but I prefer the cold fucking cheese in the burrito rather than like the melted cheese.
I get it. I prefer, like, as long as it's real cheese, I don't care if it's melted or cold. Like, as long as it's actual shredded real cheese. Like, I don't like that queso shit. You know what I mean?
Queso can be cool in the right context, but not...
Like, queso blanco is okay, I think. But, like, I don't like Cheese Whiz and shit like that. I can't stand that shit.
Dude, let me tell you about this fucking corn I made the other day. But I gotta call you on the fucking cell phone real quick. Uno momento, por favor.
Dude, I would beat someone up for some weed right now. Like, not kill them or send them to the hospital, but just like...
Will you hit a kid?
No. They'd have to be at least 18.
Then you don't want it bad enough. That's why you don't have it. You're willing to go the extra mile. You know? Think about
that. I'd smack a baby, but not really hard, though. Anyway.
You gotta, if you're going, it got to be a backhand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then maybe you would have some weed, but, you know, you just don't want it that badly.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready to hear about this corn.
I have never been more ready to hear about some corn than right now.
Ready to listen, hear some colon?
I wish.
Corn.
I wish. Why not? Because like it'd be awesome for them. I don't know. I don't hate you. So I made fuck, what's the name of that corn?
Maize.
Mexican corn with that fucking cream,
lime cilantro sauce with the queso fresco cheese on the top. That shit was bomb as fuck.
Is it corn? Corn on the cob or off the cob?
It was on the cob. Elote.
Like street corn?
Yeah, street corn.
With the K?
I made that shit from scratch, dude, and that shit was bomb as fuck.
Was it street corn with a K?
Corn on the cob from scratch?
Yeah, and like as I bit into it, fucking POB was like popped out and was like, and then fucking Jonathan Davis was like,
Were you ready?
Were you ready?
Megan heard fucking corn for the first time today.
What?
I hope she didn't like it.
Who's she? Who's she? Fucking.
I played that song that was like,
Mike, hold on,
expletive.
Mike asked if she's Amish.
I played her that song that was like K expletive.
Yes, I heard what you said. Is she Amish?
That song.
And I was like, this song goes out to you.
Okay, is she Amish or not?
It was fucking hairy mole pussy lips.
She said yeah. She said
I remember my
in a horse and buggy for the first 5 years of her life. What?
No, well, she never heard corn, so.
Did you change the lighter up? I might have to spit it.
Now, I remember a long time ago, my aunt bought me that CD, Life is Peachy, and then I had my CD player going to school, and then I was in 4th or 5th grade, 1 and 2. I know I was in 6th grade. But that song, man, like all the cuss words and shit, like, oh my god, what is a clit? And what is a cunt? Like, what's that? Like, all these cuss words.
Ask Mike if he's gonna go see Korn and Alice in Chains.
No.
No. He'll be in jail.
No, he'll be in jail.
For that one day? He chose the one day Korn's coming in town to go to jail?
To be fair, Korn is not a good band, so.
It is, you piece of shit. I have tattooed on my arm.
That's
even. I go see them,
dude. Having Korn tattooed on your arm is even gayer than being the little spoon.
I don't know. I just breathed through it.
You know what's gayer than that? Having a fucking tongue ring.
I disagree.
I know you do. Fucking fag. Nah, but every time I go see Korn, they always play their old good shit. I'm like, good. I don't want to hear this new album that just came out 6 months ago. You know what I mean?
But think about how they feel, man.
Record that just came out. There's actually
Korn probably feels worse about playing their old shit than you do about hearing their new shit.
I remember one year it was their 10th or 20th anniversary.
Bro, we just want everyone to hear our new shit, but you're like, fuck you, I want to hear the old shit, and they're all like, oh man.
I remember they did a 20-year anniversary. They played the whole first album, man. That shit was dope.
But yeah, I listened to a new Slipknot record.
Did they play Ball Tongue?
What was it good?
Surprisingly, there was like 1 or 2 songs on there that weren't that bad, but the rest of them fucking sucked.
Yeah, I tried to listen to it, and then got through the whole album, but I like that song Orphan.
Mike says he likes a song called Orphan.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, I couldn't get through it. Like, I don't know. I can't listen to music at work anymore, so like it's hard for me to listen to music. You can't hear me?
No, he's on the phone on speaker with me.
You should hear Mark burping in my ear right now. Sounds
that's
like fucking throw up.
That's exactly my sentiment, Mike. Meh.
Like fucking a Piccolo and Kami.
Huh?
That shit was fucking funny.
So did they play fucking Ball Tongue or what?
Ball Tongue.
Yeah, they
Okay.
played the whole fucking first album.
Okay, I was just asking. Fucking
Well,
piece
that's
of
part
shit.
of the first album, man. To play the whole fucking thing.
Ball
It was
Tongue!
dope.
Ball Tongue!
Oh, thanks, babe. Yep.
And now a word from our sponsor,
I'm done.
Ball Tongue.
Are you done? Ball Tongue.
Hi, baby.
Alright, I'm coming back to the party, homies.
All right. Bad boy. What you guys do today? Nothing. Your grandma's house?
Oh, we have soda chapstick.
Soda chapstick. You too, baby? Oh my god. They're hyper as fuck.
Hooray!
Yeah, they're gonna start fighting.
Podcast.
Podcast!
Podcast. Podcast.
That was savage.
Ball Tongue. Ball Tongue.
Malta?
Alta. This dude posts on Facebook, my dick is hard just thinking about Halloween. That's fucking sweet.
That's so cute.
I just cleaned my room yesterday and it's already fucked.
Dude, I'm stoked you clean your room. That's awesome.
Well, I'll be in jail Wednesday and Thursday, my day off, so I'm like, you know what? I really
When
don't come
Corn's
to
coming to town,
Yeah. Well, even though I couldn't go, I had to work. And once I get out, I gotta get the ankle monitor, so I can't do shit. It's basically a house arrest.
no, you can do shit. You just can't drink.
No, I can't go.
Which,
I asked
in
him.
Mike language means you can't do shit.
Yeah.
This trippy how they
Be
have like an
careful,
ankle monitor that will instantly alert them if you drink alcohol. Like you can't even fucking like use
damn it.
Listerine and shit.
I know. That's what I hate about having a breathalyzer in my car. Cause all of a sudden, early in the morning, you know, I'll brush my teeth and want to use it. Like, you son of a bitch. Like, I only use it to go to sleep.
No, it's like still the alcohol on your breath from last night though. It's not the Listerine.
Nah. It never popped up on my thing. Obviously, I sleep like 8-9 hours, and it's like,
Dude, that's why you just gotta use Banaka.
Just
I gotta
spray
use that.
spray Banaka into the fucking breathalyzer.
Huh. I gotta use those fucking, what is it called, that tar looking fucking toothpaste.
Wow.
Like, did I ever tell you at one point in Mark and I's childhood, Mark would be like, "Oh, I didn't brush my teeth this morning." Spray a bunch of Banaka in his mouth, and he's like, "That's basically the same thing." And I was like,
What is
"What?"
Banaka?
It's actually not true.
That is totally true.
No,
I believe Steve like a motherfucker.
you're making
Dude,
that
I
up.
remember this shit. No, I'm not making that shit up. I remember that so distinctly. I remember like where
You
we
can't
were
make that
standing
up.
in the desert.
Maybe, maybe I was, maybe I was making a joke.
Blue Banaka spray.
Steve, I'm telling you,
What?
maybe I was making a joke, but I haven't missed a day of brushing my teeth since I was like 6. Okay.
No, you.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you
I
were
was
making
I
a
was
joke,
probably making a joke because I'm telling you that you're wrong. I would not substitute using Banaka for brushing my teeth. Okay.
You said that shit multiple times to me though, and I was like,
Yeah, it was probably a joke.
I don't know, man. It was just almost too convincing.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I would not skip brushing my teeth in favor of using a breath spray.
Well, I mean, it's got to say something to the situation that Mike is like, yo, I believe Steve like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah, it's because he's an asshole.
Exactly. So fuck you, Mark. Banaka using son of a bitch.
Anyway.
Who touched your butt?
That's hilarious. Who touched your butt?
Who touched your butt? Yeah, so we have a spare room, and my sister's been doing a lot of people's nails in the weekend. And Jean came over yesterday, so it smells like, you know, that whole nail polish bullshit. Fucking gives me a headache. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I've been doing people's nails. You want to get yours done, pedicure?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." Like she also bleaches your asshole if you want, bro.
Are you serious?
No, but it was.
I was
funny.
about to say.
I had hoped you were serious, like so badly. I'm like, you know, I'm about to fly to fucking Arizona to get my asshole bleached.
I would totally let your sister bleach my asshole.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like you imagine, you're just at like work talking to someone or some shit. You're like, yeah, I got this fucking homie in Arizona, and his sister bleaches assholes, and I flew out there and she bleached my asshole. Like, that shit's great.
It's like, bro, yeah.
Like, totally non-sexual manner too. She's just like, this is everyday business, just bleaching another asshole.
You know, all professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, she can also do any color you want, not just bleach. But she'll bleach it, but she'll also dye it, you know? So you can have a green, blue, whatever, red asshole, man. That shit is fucking fire.
I always have a red asshole. Can she make it normal again?
She also does waxing.
So Jean got a manicure? Like, you just made it all nice and shiny and stuff?
She was just kidding. She's like, "Oh, I was doing people's nails. You want your nails done?" He's like, "I want a manicure." I was like, "Hey, she bleaches assholes too, bro. Get the deal. It's a fucking package deal, bro."
Dude, I would do that shit if it was for free. Like, get my nails done up all nice, like all nice and shiny. Like, I wouldn't get a color, but just get it all like clipped and polished and trimmed and nice and shiny, you know?
Like, did you actually say that shit? Like, yo, she bleaches asshole, dude.
Yeah, I did. I said that.
Dude, you gotta be like everyone's like favorite person to have around in public. Like, yo, this motherfucker doesn't give a fuck. You're just
yeah.
Like, oh my god, there's so many kids around and he's still just like talking about bleaching assholes. I love this guy.
No, I like to think like Mike's eventually gonna have some like button-down collared like suit shirt kind of job, and he's sitting around the desk like, yo, I hear she bleaches assholes too, fool.
Like, I go, like, people are having a conversation about a water cooler. I just walk up. Y'all ever have your assholes bleached? Man. Y'all never let someone touch your butt? Ow, baby! Asshole.
Hey, fool, you know how cool it is to be the little spoon, homie?
Hell no, I'll kick that shit out of that cat. Not spam.
Should make Chinese food, homie.
I know, huh? I know there's a good Chinese spot by my work, and I'll get it, and the dude's like, What? I can't, baby, I can't. You go get it.
Just drop the cat off, man.
Yeah, it's like, what kind, you got a cat today, blah, 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 what kind, you got cat or dog? I was like, Well, the cat's the chicken and the beef's the dog. And then they said something else like, well, it's either way it's good because they put the sauce on it, so you can't tell the difference, bro. They're like, for real? Nah, I was fucking with you. What the fuck? It's real chicken, goddammit.
Dude, I went to a game dinner a couple of years ago where we had camel, and I was talking about it the other day to Taylor, and he's like, what the fuck does camel taste like? And I just found, like, the first gift that was like, it tastes like chicken, and I sent that shit to him.
Did it really?
Yeah, it basically did. It was just like some dry-ass chicken. You're like, what?
You ever had deer heart?
Ugh, that sounds fucking gross as fuck.
That sounds awesome.
Good. One of my cousins, he was becoming a cop, and then in Coolidge, they all go. You're my like step cousin, but I grew up with them as a kid also. But that side of the family, they all hunt, and so we drove like 45 minutes out of the desert where the camp was at, and they had a deer. They caught deer. By the time we got there at night, so it was already like basically they're cooking it, gutting it, and like, hey, since it's it's your whole party celebration thing, you can have the heart, the piece of the heart. And it's like, and then my cousin looks at me, my brother's like, he's like, this type of shit gets hair on your pee-pee. I was like, you're stupid.
No, but that is really the most nutritious part of wild game is the organs, like the heart and the liver and shit like that, you know?
Yeah. I know, but it was good as fuck. I just like, fuck it, I want to try it just to say I tried it.
Dude, I bet it was
really
good, though.
Yeah, it was good. It was just chewy as fuck.
Yeah, that shit grossed me out right there. Like,
It's because it's the strongest muscle, you know?
Dude, like, texture doesn't really fuck me up unless it's like fucking weird steak.
Texture doesn't fuck me up unless it's soup. I don't like the texture of soup.
You have 3 plus?
I believe I have. Exactly what part of the cow is that?
The intestines?
I believe I have had that.
I've had cow testicles. It wasn't that bad.
I haven't had testicles. I've had lengua, and I don't really like that.
Lengua.
I don't like it. I don't think I've had testicles.
God damn it! Now I want some lengua. You piece of shit.
Yo, Mike, tell me about these rolled tacos.
Oh, Mark told you about that?
I told him.
Yeah, he told me.
He was like, my favorite shit was like, he's like, let me get 10 rolled tacos, and the dude's like, we only have 3 or 5, and you're like, let me get 10 of them, and you're like, well, we only have 3 or 5, and you're like, well, give me 2 of the 5. Like, what the fuck, like, this fucking
okay,
dumbass.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, give me 5 then. What the fuck? And just, well, I got the 2 or 5. Like, just give me 2 orders of 5 then. 2 fucking 5, 10. God damn it.
So like, what was funny to me was like the fact I was like, this dude was, I was trying to like think like, was this dude testing Mike to see, like, yo, can you understand? Like, are you just gonna back down and be like, oh, okay, my bad. Let me just get 5 of them.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No, he was a kid. You really young. So I was like,
okay, so he was stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, let's make. That's why when I got to the window, I seen who he was. Like, he was all happy about it. Like, have a good. Be careful with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he pushed him down hard. That's why you guys keep crying all the time. But yeah, and I got to the window. He's all happy. Hey, have a nice day. Like all professionally. Like, man, this is your first fucking job, Mom. Like, this is your first day. He's excited to work.
He's not all fucking jaded yet.
Yeah, no, like, oh, fuck, what do you want now?
Have a nice day.
Yeah, now it's just like, he just, that kind of pissed me off. I'm like, bro, just give me 2 of the 5 now. It makes 10. It makes 10 of the tacos.
Alright, so tell me, like, what's the difference between a rolled taco and a taquito?
I told you the fucking difference yesterday.
I want to hear Mike's explanation.
Same shit.
Yeah, it's just that Mexicans don't have the word called taquito. They just call it a rolled taco. Taquito is something that's made up by the white man.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's taquitos, and then the white men say roll tacos.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought that the white man.
Right. That's what I thought, but this is why I wanted to talk about it because Mark said that shit the other day.
Then why do they call it rolled tacos at a Mexican spot? Then they should just call it taquitos.
Why would
they
a
want
white
white
man
people
make up
to
the
order
word
that shit?
taquitos?
Because they're white and they want to sound Mexican. Oh, we got taquitos.
Come on, Mark. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
For real, that's the most ass backwards shit I've ever heard. I'm like,
ass words.
It's fucking taquitos, and then we'll just call it real tacos because I can't say taquito.
Someone Google this shit because I don't want to.
I don't want to either. Cause
I don't want to either. I know
I'm
Mike's
Googling
right.
this fucking shit right now.
If my whole family calls it that, I'm like, cool.
Taquitos?
I go to like restaurants, yeah, taquitos.
Fuck you guys. I'm Googling this shit right now.
Go for it.
Someone told me that shit, and I took their fucking word as bond, because...
This is one of those moments where this is one of those moments where Mark realizes that he's been walking around saying wrong information for like years. He's like, God damn. So that time I told Grandma that fucking white man made up taquitos, and then she died knowing that, like, I was wrong. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
A fellow other white men told me that this information. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, he's totally right.
Okay, I'm wrong.
You Google it?
I Wikipedia'd it. I'm wrong. But I was correct in the preparation of the dish. It is rolled up and crisp fried or deep fried. I was correct. But I don't know who it was. Someone told me that, oh, taquito, that's just some shit that white people made up. It's called a rolled taco. And then Steve was like, Steve was like, how do you say rolled in Spanish? And I was like, I don't know, but it's not taquito.
That was the funniest. That was the funniest.
I don't know, it's not taquito.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I was like, taquito taco.
Okay, I'm fucking wrong. God damn it. At least we have the internet. At least we have the internet to clear these things up. I am wrong. I apologize. Fuck your rolled tacos.
Apologize to all our viewers.
To everyone. Oh, dude, that's so crazy. This episode of Just for Fun podcast is brought to you by Taquitos, proving Mark wrong since 2 days ago. Taquitos.
Or called flautas too.
Okay, I don't know about that.
This episode of Just for Fun podcast is also brought to you by Stamps.com.
That's not funny. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, they're also called flautas too. Same thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong. I apologize, guys.
So, Mike, what's the Spanish word for rolled?
He doesn't know.
Dude, I set him up so he could be like taquito. That shit would have been hilarious.
Oh man. What do you think? What shit do you guys have a rigid belief on that you might think could be wrong? Like, all of us have something that we believe to be true that is going to be disproven at some point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like taco is this fold up taco.
Yeah, like being the small spoon is being a faggot, right? Like, I'm sure I'll be disproven on it someday.
Google it.
Someday when some like
yeah, I'll just Google it. I'll just Google it.
When some dog, the bounty hunter, like bitch comes up and fucking cuddles Mark as like the fucking big spoon. He's like, I was wrong my whole life.
Dude, I'll just Google it. Is being the little spoon being a faggot? That's hilarious. But we probably we each probably have one of those things, like, that we think is the truth, but we just heard it maybe early in life or heard it so many times. Like, you know how it's like the Mandela effect, like how everyone thought Nelson Mandela was dead years ago, but he really didn't die until just recently, and You know, the Berenstain Bears thing, you know?
Yeah. Wait. What's the Berenstain Bears shit?
You remember the Berenstain Bears from when you were a kid? It was like it was a series of books. Everyone thought that it was the Berenstein Bears, like Berenstein, like Stein, but it was really the
Mike's mind.
Yeah, it was really the Berenstain Bears, Stain.
Oh.
And everyone thought it was Berenstein. It's called the Mandela effect. It's named after Nelson Mandela because everyone thought that Nelson Mandela was dead for like 20 years, but it turned out he was just still in prison and he only died, 5 years ago or 4 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
There's another one. What's the other one? I just talked to you about this recently, Steve. What's the other one?
There's the other one with the Star Wars ones, like Luke, I am your father.
Yep, that's one.
Yep, that's one.
Queen. Remember We Are the Champions by Queen? How does that song end, Steve? Sing the end of We Are the Champions by Queen.
Dude, I haven't listened to that song in a while. I have no idea.
Everyone thinks that the end of the song by Queen goes, "We are the champions, we are the champions, no time for losers, 'cause we are the champions, bum bum." And anyone else?
The world?
But
world.
But it really isn't.
What is it then?
It isn't. There's nothing.
I'm saying, what is it?
No, there's nothing. If you listen to the song, it says, "'Cause we are the champions, bum bum." And then there's nothing. There is no of the world. It's not there in the real song. It's something that people made up. Check it out. Go listen to it right now. There is no of the world at the end, but everyone thinks that there is. That's another one of those things, like the Berenstain Bears effect. You know what I mean? It's trippy.
It's trippy.
Exactly, man. But Nelson Mandela is dead now, so rest assured it's okay.
Or is he?
But I could have sworn that taquitos was an American invention. I thought that American people made up the word taquito. Like we all have we all have those things that we think is the truth because we heard it somewhere once before, but then you finally realize, oh shit, I was wrong the whole time. And thank you guys for pointing that out to me.
You're not turning this around. You're a little bitch.
I totally convinced Steve that I was right the other day though, because we were talking about taquitos, and I was like, no, dude, that was made up by the white people. He totally believed me.
You didn't. I heard that shit, and I was like, as soon as I get Mike on this podcast, I'm questioning that shit.
Questioning the living shit out of it.
Mike, you okay over there? You sounding a little sleepy.
I'm good, man. I'm just reading some shit.
He's like looking at the same Wikipedia article about taquitos that I was. Like, I'm trying to figure out the fucking history of this shit, homie. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. Bum bum.
Nice.
Fuck else is up, homies?
So I had that thing I wanted to tell you about earlier. The navigation maps.
What about navigation maps?
So did you know back in the day to be like an EMT or a firefighter?
Wait, is this another taquito type thing? Because I can't do this twice in one night.
Yes,
I'm gonna Wikipedia the fuck out of this.
All right. So what was the question?
Did you know that back in the day, before GPS, like to be an EMT or a firefighter, you had to pass a navigation test where you had to like memorize the streets and all the side streets of like a certain particular zone that you covered as an EMT or a firefighter.
I did not know that, but that makes sense, yeah.
so that way you had to get around. You could get around and be proficient at your job. Yeah, my fucking uncle's a firefighter, and I remember him telling me back in the day, like he's like I had to memorize these maps to know where I'm going for like this part of town, otherwise they wouldn't let me have the job. You had to like take a test on the subject. And nowadays, like fucking firefighters and EMTs can just like plug an address or have like an address like programmed to them, you know, through dispatch. Just to like fucking get to someplace. Like they don't have to fucking carry around that piece of knowledge anymore. It's like shit crazy.
Like a fucking, yeah, straight fucking, yeah. There's a little bitch like, you know, in 100 feet, turn left. Type of shit.
You know, that thing really fucking annoys me when it's like interrupting a song or a podcast.
Yes.
It's one of the most annoying things in the entire world.
Well, in Phoenix, I know my whole way around here, so if I'm going somewhere, I always, even I know I've been in that place a million times, I always check my Google Maps because it tells me what's the best route, like right now, like, oh, it's rush hour or it's car crash or whatnot, you know. So
Yeah.
I'll look, I'm like, okay, I'll take that route. And then I'll look, there's a new place I've never been to, that, okay, I've never been there, what's the main, what's it called? Crossroads. Cool, I know where that's at. And I just take off there. That's all I need to know, cool, and then turn it off, and then I just go.
That's my favorite movie that had Britney Spears in it, Crossroads. Fucking loved it.
It's like the only movie with Britney Spears.
Yeah, I know.
That's not true. She was in Goldmember.
Oh,
Was she?
yeah.
Mandela effect. Google it.
Yeah, dude, I use Google Maps.
Beyonce.
Oh, that's hilarious. I use Google Maps to I have not used navigation in a long time, but I will look up a street and then I'll be like, oh, that connects to that, that connects to that. Okay, I know where that is. You know, because I just know where I am in the city. You know what I mean? Oh shit, Sallybeatz is here. What up, Sallybeatz? Guys, Sally motherfucking Beats is here.
That piece of shit.
We're talking about navigation. Quick, Sallybeatz, tell us your favorite navigation story. But yeah, I haven't actually used navigation to go somewhere in years, man.
Yeah, well, you've been living in a town long enough. Like, I could get around like most of like where I traveled in like Western Massachusetts without navigation, you know. But in Orlando, I feel like to go anywhere, I'm like, let me pop that in the GPS real quick.
Hell yeah. I just look shit up. Like, if I see an unfamiliar street name, I'll just pop it. Like, sometimes even a familiar street name, I'll just pop up the name of the street on the map and say, oh, that connects there, that connects there, that connects there. Okay, I know where it is. You know? Doing the shit that I do, like, literally my job site is someone else's home pretty much every day. So I've been on, like, every fucking street. So I'm just like, oh, that's just a street that connects to that street.
Well, anyways, I thought it was like interesting fact. I was just like,
Sallybeatz says,
it's like
piece of
strange
shit.
to me, cause like, yeah, imagine like fucking, you're like, I gotta commute to this job, and then I gotta study the maps of this town so I know how to get around.
Oh no, totally. Like, that is.
It's not something people do anymore.
I actually, my boss's dad, Dana, fucking coolest dude ever, cooler than either of you fucks. When I first met him, he was still using, like, I think in LA they call it a Thomas guide. Do they have Thomas guides in other cities? You know what I'm talking about? Thomas guide. It's like an index. It's like a map of the city, but there's also an index at the back where you can look up the name of a street and it'll tell you like what page it's on. Because I think Dana's like 56 or 57 right now, And so when I first met him, like 7 or 8 years ago, he was using like a physical map to navigate through the city because he didn't even have a smartphone yet. You know what I mean? And I was like, that is fucking cool, man. Like, he was like, oh, I need to go to fucking Elm. Fucking look up Elm in the thing. Look at it on the map. All right, I'll be there in a minute, you know? Like,
dude, that's keeping it OS for sure.
Yeah, it's like a fucking old school technique. Like, what, okay, so what would happen if the maps just fucking dropped? Like, if all shit turned off today, we'd all be fucked. Like, how do I get to so-and-so? I don't know. Let's go to the gas station and get a map. Oh shit. Everyone stole all the maps from the gas station already. We're fucked. You know what I mean?
Well, that's like a real problem within jail systems right now, is like people not knowing like fucking phone numbers, so they get their one call and they're like, dude, I don't know anyone's fucking phone number.
Hey fool, let me just call 911. Hey man, can you tell my mom I'm okay, homie? You know what I mean?
Hey, but did he have a compass too?
No. No, he didn't.
That's fucking hilarious.
He had a...
Mike, how long were you sitting on that joke?
Well, I've been trying to say it, but you guys kept interrupting me.
I kept interrupting him.
Yeah, I was like, fucking assholes.
He had
been trying to say it. Well, did he? And this is the
whole... I fucking like to be the little spoon. He had a sextant. He was a boat navigator type dude. He had a sextant.
He had a little telescope looking at the sky, looking at the stars and shit.
Fun fact, this dude that I'm talking about, he logged just under 5 million miles lifetime driving freight across the country. Like, you know, 18-wheelers and shit. He logged almost 5 million miles before he was done. He was like, I'm fucking done. I can't fucking drive truck no more. 5 million miles. Can you believe that shit?
Dude, that's hard. That's a hardcore motherfucker right there.
That's what I'm saying. He's a cool motherfucker too, man. He's not like a truck driving nibba either. He's like a cool dude. What's up, Dana? Why the fuck do you listen to this podcast? He's also the only...
He's the guy who went on to create the UFC, right?
He's... Okay, so I was going to say he's the only one, but he's one of 2 dudes that I know that is named Dana. Good pull, Steve. That was a good pull. But yeah, like... Oh, so Sallybeatz said, Mike, you're a piece of shit. And she said, haven't done much traveling. But, you had to have done some traveling, Sallybeatz. But what the fuck would we do when the grid goes down? You know what I mean?
Kill each other.
Besides kill each other, like the people that are trying to survive, like what are we gonna do? Like we can't read maps.
Like a road map? You can't read a road map?
No, I mean I can, but a lot of people can't.
I can too. I'm saying like there's enough of us alive. You gotta like jump ahead like another 30, 40 years to like there's a very few of us left alive that weren't born in a time with road maps, you know?
Right, but what I'm saying is like a lot of people are just gonna die because they don't have basic knowledge of shit that goes on, you know? Like in 2 weeks, a lot of people would be dead because they don't know how to read a map. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Good thing Mike's got his compass.
Yeah, exactly. Follow me.
Follow me. We're going towards the end.
Going towards the damn end.
What is the end?
Lowercase or uppercase? It's uppercase. Follow me.
Mike, what does the end mean? Nibbas. We're going to find the nibbas.
I mean,
have you guys heard of a place called Monstropolis? Let's go.
Let's go. Remember that dude who fucking
I'm sure the nibbas would be
Salophagus?
Salopalidin.
Yeah.
I never forget a name. Solo Paladin. Solo Paladin, why the fuck do you still listen to this podcast? That was one of my favorite fucking times ever, because we were like talking to this dude, and I was like, so, Salapalidin, how do you feel about compasses, or whatever I said, you know what I mean? He's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, we roasted him for a good minute.
Oh, you guys made some memes out of him, too.
Motherfucker.
Sallybeatz says, I went to BC once when I was 15, British Columbia. How was that, Sallybeatz? I've been to Canada once when I was a young child. What's the westernmost province of Canada? Is it Vancouver? Very, like right above Washington, right?
That's where I've been in Canada as well.
Yeah, I went there once when I was like 9 years old. I don't remember much of it because we just went there for the day so my dad could go check out these like mountain biking shops and places. Maybe I was young.
It was like when we were living in Fort
Tacoma.
Stewart together without knowing it. Fort Lewis, my bad, yeah. Fort Stewart is Georgia.
That's where we probably also lived there together without knowing it too. I need to ask.
Lived at the same time before knowing each other?
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you live at Tacoma though, Steve? You lived off base, right?
Isn't that shit crazy, Mike?
Yeah. Draws.
Yeah. Stick with his socks on.
I bet that faggot uses straws. Steve, didn't you live off base in Washington though?
Yeah, I lived like 20 minutes off base.
Okay, so we would have never met each other. Maybe at the PX or something, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was on base quite often, but we weren't at the same school or some shit.
Like,
yeah.
Like, what you guys at the commissary? Like walking down the aisle, and your mom's like, "Come on, Steve, we gotta go." Like, hold on, mom. And Mark's walking by. To what? My ankle? And he's walking. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that kid? And your mom's like, I don't know. I think he's special. Let's go, Steve. Leave him alone.
Dude,
my mom's
joke, but like, how crazy would that shit be if that shit actually like kind of happened?
Dude, I'm sure we must have been in the same place at the same time together and just not known it, you know?
Yeah, it was probably like the PX or the commissary.
Yeah.
Like, because my parents always used to fucking shop there.
Like, I'm like 6 and 7, and we're just passing by each other, and I'm like, Mom, I'm like, you know, I'm tugging at my mom's, like, sleeve or whatever. She's like, what? I'm like, that dude looks like he can be an awesome co-host on a podcast. And she's like, come on, fucking dumbass. Like, just keep going, you know what I mean?
What's a podcast?
I don't know,
97.
Mom. iPods haven't been invented yet. Dude. I'm just saying.
His mom was all like, take your Beetleborg toy and let's get the fuck out of here.
Take your Sailor Moon doll, let's go.
Oh, dude,
doll's an action figure, Mom.
I fucking loved Sailor Moon back in the day.
Meanwhile,
you guys remember
Michelle
Beetleborgs?
had Beetleborgs. Fuck yeah, I
dude,
had the gold one, the green one.
I tried to switch the topic because I feel like a noob because I don't know what Beetleborgs is.
You're such a piece of shit.
It was like the knockoff version of Power Rangers, basically.
For real? Someone sent me a picture.
Yeah.
One of you guys sent me a picture of Beetleborg. I don't remember.
I had a black and gold one and then a green one because I like green, my favorite color.
Sailor Venus.
Like these kids.
Sailor Mercury.
These kids kind of run to this like haunted house. It's like with a mummy, Frankenstein, and like the Dracula dude. They're supposed to be good people, and they give you these Beetleborg powers. Like, I don't know, it didn't make sense. But the kid, I was like, this is cool. And recently, it was on Netflix, and I rewatched the episode just because I was a kid. Or I seen it as a kid. Like, let me like try and jog my
just
memory.
because I was a kid.
No, when I was a kid, I was watching it, so I rewatched it. The first, I was like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Why are these monsters good guys help? Like, and they got these power robot beetles. Like, it don't make any sense. Like, but at the time, I was like, it would blow my mind. Like, this is so cool.
Don't you love those fucking moments though?
Hey,
like,
yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Have either of you guys seen? There's like, I don't know what it's called or what it is, but
Street Sharks.
This house that I'm painting cabinets at. This dude has like a 7-year-old kid, and he watches. I don't know what it looks like because I can only hear it, but he watches this show where it's like the only audio is people going like rah, 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 and then someone else is like rah, 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 rah. And there's a theme.
That was like playing video games back on the N64.
No, but I'm serious though. Like, it's like a show that he watches on TV, but there's no words. It's just like rah, 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 and then someone else is like rah, 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 rah. And then I assume something. I have no idea what it is.
No captions.
Was it the parents from Charlie Brown?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think it is, but it's not because there's no voices. There's no person says any. I don't know if there's captions or not because I didn't look at it. I can only hear it from the TV that he's watching.
There's so many shows that do that because my niece and nephew watch like at least 10 of them that does that same shit, but all different. Like these bunch of rabbit things, like look crazy looking rabbits. They do that same thing, like, and do some stupid shit like hit each other.
And there's like no words.
They do that. Yeah. They just kind of like make noises, but they know what they're talking about and they do it.
Oh,
like,
it could be like it could be Angry Birds.
There's a bunch of shows that do that.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them that does that.
It's fucking weird, man. Like
yeah, cause a couple of times I sit there and I watch it with them like, what is it? But you know what they're saying? It's kind of weird. They know what they're talking about, and you kind of know what they're talking about, and they'll go do something.
Well, is it captions, or is it just like you can tell what they're saying by what they're looking like, or what?
Yeah, what they're doing. You just know what they're gonna do. Weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not sure if this happens. There's like a good.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. Cause I'm like painting the cabinets in their kitchen, and I can just hear the TV like rah 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 rah, and it's like rah 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 rah. I'm like, what the fuck is this kid watching, dude? Like, what happened to like Rugrats and shit, man? When you're that age, this kid's like 7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's insane. It's fucking really weird.
Well, you should investigate like a journalist. Get back to us.
Hey, I have a buddy at work. I told him about we're coming on here. He's pretty fucking funny. He's a dude that me and him make fun of a lot of people. But hey, who touched your butt? Like,
me too, Sallybeatz.
We tried to do a podcast over the radio, and people got mad about it because we kept talking and saying a lot of stupid shit.
You tried to do a podcast, like record it?
Well, because me and him were kind of like, I knew what he was trying to do, so me and him were going back and forth saying like a lot of stupid gay shit just to piss people off. And after a while, people got all quiet and shit, and so we're like, fucking, we should start a podcast, we should start a radio show. So yeah, we're gonna call it. And
yeah, dumbass, it's called a podcast now. Dumbass.
No, we're gonna call our show. I was like,
no, I'm saying like I'm saying like he was like,
read about it, talk about it.
We should start a radio show. You're like, no, dumbass, it's called a podcast now. Like that would be
and then
funny.
we're talking about like.
But what's it called?
Yeah. We're just like, what should we call it? Like, we should call it, don't beat about, talk about it. Like, yeah. Like, what's our question? Like, the first question we asked our host is, have you ate ass? Will you eat ass? Or what will you do to eat ass? Have you ate ass? And will you do it? Yeah. I'm gonna ask the coordinator.
Yeah, but it was pretty funny.
It was funny, but it didn't last long because people got mad because we kept kind of pushing the limits. I'm gonna bet him.
Right now?
I don't know. Do you want me to? He's funny. He's funny as fuck. I told him about it.
I'm down. Hey,
Right.
if you guys do a podcast, let me know where to listen to it, and I'll fucking definitely listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
You keep popping in and out, man. I don't know what you're saying.
Sallybeatz said, "Fuck, that scared me," and she was talking about what happened with your headphones a minute ago. That shit was loud as fuck.
Me?
Yeah, I think it was one of you guys. Your headphones, like, clipped the fucking thing. I don't know what happened. It was really loud.
I didn't hear it. Hey,
Because it was one of you
up,
guys.
bro? What up, Chris?
Hey,
it's my homie Chris.
What's up, Chris? Hey, hold on. Before we start, can one of you guys tell him how to get his voice to get on this podcast?
Yeah. You see on the party thing, what you gotta do is go party settings, bro, and go to chat audio and then put the party chat on.
Yes.
Yeah. Or no, you gotta go allow your voice to be shared and put always allowed. Is that the one, right? That's the one, huh?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Because if yeah, go to party screen and go to party settings, because once we record it, we're basically talking to nobody. We won't hear you, when we're trying to listen to it later.
We have to make sure that your voice is recorded on the thing. You know what I'm saying?
For legal reasons.
I'm gonna fucking...
We need your consent.
By the end of the night, I'm gonna fucking sue somebody.
Alright. I just gave it
So
to you.
you see right here, party settings?
Yeah, I already did it. I said allow for current party.
Allow
Alright, let me
all...
check
No,
if
you should allow always.
Always allowed.
Alright. So I'm changing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the homie Chris at work. He's the only person that makes me want to go to work. Like,
Hey, that's what's up, bro.
What's his...
I'd be bored as fuck.
What is his dick
Hey, so
taste
let
like?
me ask. What?
I was wondering what your dick taste is like that makes Mike want to go to work so bad.
Oh shit. Find out.
So I heard that Mike wanted to start a podcast with you, but he's already part of my podcast, so we're gonna have a little bit of podcast beef, homie. You
Hey,
know
no,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Listen. So this what I was gonna ask, bro. What type of shit do y'all be up on though? Like, what type of shit y'all like to?
I'm just
Bro,
kidding.
we be talking the same shit we talk about at work. You say it's not good,
Right, right.
I was telling them how, like,
Thank you.
me and you were trying to start our own shit going on, but people got all butthurt because they be touching each other's butts and shit.
I was
You guys touching each
You wanna
other's
touch my
butts,
butt?
you're gonna make Mark jealous.
Yeah, don't make me jealous, homie. No, I was actually telling Mike right before you got here that if you guys record a podcast, I would love to listen to it. Just let me know where I can find it. I would love to listen to it.
Shit, I never done it before. I'm down just to do it. Period. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'll be a guest.
Welcome to your first time ever. What's your favorite kind of porn? Like, what do you
That's a
type?
good question.
What do you type into the search bar?
For sure, definitely 100% squirters.
Oh, nice. Do you like to watch chicks squirt on each other? Because that's one of my favorites.
I used to,
Really?
but then I'm like, man, I'm boring.
Just doesn't get your dick
Sorry,
hard anymore.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be when I first got into squirters. You know, when you first get into squirters, that's the first thing you see. You know what I mean? That's the
Right,
first thing
'cause
you
you
know.
know-
It's like, oh shit.
They start pumping like water up there to make it like bigger than it really is. Like, it's
I mean,
mostly just water that they put
What do you
inside the.
what do you call it? Bouquet or
Bukkake.
Cocky.
You
bukkake?
fucking filthy casual. God damn
Hey,
it.
listen, bro.
Who is this guy, Mike?
Listen, bro. I watched it maybe like a half a week, and I was like,
He
yeah,
said
this
his
is boring
dick
now.
isn't what it used to be. Just give him a break.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh,
This
dude.
It's gonna be fun. I see. I like
Dude,
this.
how
yeah.
rude
No
of
holds
us.
barred, bro. That's why I told you today after working it, bro. Come on with us, 'cause
Dude.
I knew you.
Hold on. Everyone hold on to their ankles. Everyone just pause for a second. we are being so rude to our guest, Chris. Okay, Chris, my name is Steve, and the other guy over here, his name is Mark. Introduce yourself, Mark.
Well, what up, homie? I keep my socks on during sex, and I'm a fucking casual.
I think he's eating at the time. So, sorry, my name is Steve, and I'm the host of Just for Fun podcast. Our podcast is called Just for Fun podcast because we don't, like, market to anyone or try and get advertisers or anything. We're just talking shit just to have fun. Exactly.
Now,
so,
now, how many followers have you gained just for fun?
48,
like
I believe.
Nice.
Oh, there is, so we do have one person that comes around all the time. Her name is Sallybeatz, and she wants to know if your dick hangs to the left or the right.
I'm a lefty.
Lefty, all the way. Holla at your boy. See, me, myself, Steve, I hang to the left also a little bit.
Well, I think it more or less depends on which hand you jack off with the most.
I jerk off with my right hand, but for some reason my dick kind of like it doesn't curve, but it kind of leans to the left. You know what I mean?
But then let me say this, bro, and please don't take this the wrong way.
The only way I would take this the wrong way is if it was up my asshole. So please continue.
You know, when you come out the womb with a darker skin color, we have a natural girth. It's just, yeah, I'm 7 soft, bro. 7 soft. I'm not bullshitting you. 7 soft.
Yo, my man Chris' dick game is hard, man. Or no, not hard. My man got mad. My man got mad dick game.
But it ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
no, no. I never said that. I
said that earlier.
No. Watching those squirters ain't what it used to be. I moved on now. I'm on to different things now. I'm on to solo squirters.
Solo squirters. Is that where they have like a Chewbacca-like partner and they like?
No, just like a solo chick riding a dildo. She doing that for me.
Mark,
she ain't doing
I'm just saying it's like a missed opportunity.
Mark, calm down.
Sallybeatz says she's hanging to the right.
Oh, Sallybeatz, your click hang to the right. I like that because my dick hang to the left. It's a perfect match. We just do it doggy style.
Y'all just gonna hook up, like literally hook.
Get a J hook in there.
Do you know who Gina Gerson is?
No,
I don't know. Who the fuck
Look that up, Chris. You'll thank me later. Me, Steve. Hit me up.
Is that a porn star?
I wouldn't say a star.
Now hold on. Now that ain't the only thing I like. Now you just asked me.
Okay, so
wait.
Now
it depends on the day.
But wait. What about your dick being 7 inches soft? Like, is that like a flex on us? Are you just like, hey, I'm about to drop in on my first podcast?
You know what? Hey, bro, I didn't mean to flex. If I did, I apologize. But just know I'm a realist.
Is it like 7 inches soft, but like 5 inches like hard? It just like grows in girth.
Hey, he hasn't flexed yet because it's still soft, you know?
Bro,
that's what I'm saying.
Probably wrap around your shit and your balls.
Oh shit! Let me find out you touch his butt with it.
You touch my butt.
Yo, this
Like, you
kid's
stand in front of
fucking
him
keep your
and
socks
you
on when you
still
touch your butt with your own dick.
Yeah.
I used to smash with my socks on. Makes me feel like I got more grip.
On the bed, he's like, he had more control.
Make you feel like you got more control with your socks on.
It's like you're climbing a mountain, you know, those boots with the little fucking the damn spikes in it.
Bro, when you completely
Cleats.
naked, you're vulnerable. You gotta have something on your feet.
No, I was thinking about the other, like not that long ago. It was like I kept slipping off.
Wait a second. If you feel completely naked, you're vulnerable. Why would you put socks on? Why wouldn't you just put boxers on and put your dick through the hole?
You know what, bro?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if my feet are exposed. I'd rather have my butthole closed off with boxers and put my dick through the hole. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You don't know.
Okay, so
now
you're
think
saying
about it.
You're saying
go ahead.
If you had to put one thing of clothes on, you would put socks. I'd put boxers for sure.
I'm definitely putting on socks.
I'll put a hat on.
Yo,
You gotta say a hat.
Yo,
I'm gonna find out this guy said that.
Mark Hoffman, would Winnie the Pooh that shit.
Oh, just a t-shirt? Just a fucking straight t-shirt?
Yeah.
Alright, so think about it like this. Hold on. So you're me. I'm just I'm exaggerate my story here, right? So I'm smashing a squirter, right?
Exaggerate that story.
Exaggerate it,
I'm about to. I'm about to smash. I'm about to smash a squirter. So I'm about to put my dick through the hole, and after I smash, I gotta put this back. I gotta put this my boxers. I gotta pull it right back through the hole and put my pants back on. So now I got some wet ass pants. So you gonna
leave it out of the hole.
You don't have to, yeah.
You gonna free ball the whole way home?
If you
take off your underwear.
I mean, if you had to. But I get it. Like, if you want to put your pants back on, yeah, you might just have some wet pants. But it depends on how long the drive home is. In exchange for banging a squirter, I'd take a 10-minute ride home with wet pants if I had to.
No. This is like. All right,
yo, Steve, I'm giving you a fucking high five right now.
High five, Mark. High five, Mark. Pam.
You'd be like, hey, the homies hit you up, like, hey, let's go chill there. No, I'm with this girl, and you go with her, and you do the same scenario, you know, and she squirts on your shit, so your walks all wet. So, hey, man, and then afterwards you go to meet with the homies. Hey, man, guess what? This girl squirted. No, she didn't. Like, check it out. Look at my boxes.
Look at my boxes, bro. Look at that wet spot right there.
Yeah, but man, you just peed. Let me find out you just peed yourself.
No, I promise it was just a squirter.
Like, dude, I swear, smell it, homie. I swear.
I swear, she peed and I didn't, man. Just squirted.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if squirting is mostly pee, because it is mostly pee. It's still really hot.
Pretty much. Yeah, no, it is to me.
That shit is hot as fuck, man.
But it's to each his own. But another thing I like is pogs.
Don't you mean to Steve?
Fat ass white girls.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What about them chicks? What about them chicks with them dicks though? Am I right? Am I right, Mark?
That's some white people shit.
You might just be right. It might be just you.
Oh, those.
So you on the subject. You're on the subject, and now don't talk about it.
Them white. No, I was just laughing at them white dudes, though.
Yeah, that's just a you thing, bro. That's a solo shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, solo dolo.
What is with pogs though? Is it like the fat ass is the thing on a white girl? Is that the like temptation?
I wouldn't say that's a temptation. It's just me. It depends on who you. I guess it depends on who you asking.
Well,
if you're a guy who likes skinny, huh?
Is it the fair skin nipples?
Fair skin nipples.
Yeah, like is it the thing?
Ass ain't got nothing to do with the nipples.
Well, is it about the chick being white but also has a fat ass like an ethnic chick? No, is that the thing? To me personally, it has nothing to do with the color. I like a thick chick. Mm-hmm.
I want to know yours, but I'm gonna tell you mine. My fantasy is a midget.
Yeah.
That's my personal fantasy is the fucking midget.
Well, my favorite porn category to look at is girls peeing on each other, not necessarily squirting, but just peeing on each other. Just chicks peeing on each other.
You might get into that. I pissed on a chick before.
Dude, I pissed on a chick before too, but not sexually. I just pissed on her as a dare, and it was really funny.
Well, you might get into that. That might be your thing, though.
No, I don't.
If you did it not sexually.
No. I don't think I could pee on a chick in a sex situation. Then she's like, pee on me. I'd be like, no, I don't think I could.
So how did that unravel?
This must have been like 12 or 13 years ago. I was like, we were all playing Truth or Dare, and I was like, I really need to take a piss, and someone was like, hey, I dare you to piss on that chick, and so I pissed on her, and she was cool with it, so maybe she wanted it, I don't know. But I don't think I could do it sexually, like, oh baby, I want you to piss on me. Like, I don't think I could do it, man. It's weird.
So when it come down sexually, so I'll tell you my story. So I'm hitting it from the back or whatnot. I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. And she was like, just pee on me. And she wanna like not pee on me, but like pee on her pussy. I'm like, oh fuck. Like I'm solid rock ass hard. Now it's one thing. It's like trying to take a piss.
Like,
Huh?
You're like sputtering piss at your dick.
No, I mean think about trying to take a piss in the morning, and you gotta do a little aim. Like you gotta lean over with the aim.
I can do it though. I can piss with a boner. I'll do it right now. Hold on. Everyone listen.
This guy.
This is the best part of the podcast.
Yeah, we always pee on the podcast.
Steve's gonna take a pee-pee on the podcast like a big boy. No, please continue your story.
So she was just like pee. I mean, it took a second, but I ended up pissing. I don't think I can pee on just as far as in a dare. Just it's like, oh no, he's serious. Let me find out you just pissed on the side of the toilet though, because I heard that shit go off.
He's like trying to be discreet about it.
Definitely. He definitely squirted on a fucking shower curtain for sure.
You find out this little squirter.
It's a whole piss splatter on the side of the fucking toilet.
You guys are gonna.
You talk about squirting me.
That's what I'm saying. Chris is gonna be looking me up on Pornhub tomorrow. Like, hey, this fool fucking squirted on a podcast last night, man.
Yeah, Pornhub tomorrow just has like an episode of our podcast because Mark squirted.
No, Steve squirted.
Let me find out he ain't squirted no water or soap on them hands.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
My dick is way cleaner than my hands are, man. Think about it.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, just tell the truth, man. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Dude, it must have been at least 30 episodes since I've said, and no, I'm not washing my hands, because my dick is cleaner than my hands. Think about it.
I mean, it depends.
It's not like I'm feeding any children after this or anything. I just took a piss, homie. Calm down. Tell the rest of your fucking story.
Hey, bro, I ain't knocking it. I'm a shit talker. That's one thing about me. I talk some shit.
That's why I want him on this podcast.
You want to talk some shit?
That's just what I do. No, but back to the story though, man. So that's how it was. I just, like I said, I couldn't pee on nobody as an dare, but you know, you could have. I'm not knocking you for that at all.
I feel like I could piss on anyone as a dare if I had to pee hard enough, but it would be really weird for me to pee on someone in a sexual situation. Like, oh, baby, pee on me. I'd be like, let's just order some pizza. You know what I mean?
Now, I'll tell you one thing I wouldn't do. You think you could suck a girl toes?
No. Man, maybe if her socks were on. I don't know.
Oh, hell no. That's even worse.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's like a running joke. Like, do you have your socks on? Blah, blah, blah. It's not gay if you have your socks on. Like, if I sucked your dick, it wouldn't be gay if I had my socks on. It's like a joke.
Yeah. Like, you can't be gay if you have your socks on.
Or if you're trying to feed your family.
Yeah, if you're trying to feed your family, it's not gay. You know what I mean? It's like a... It's like
I never even thought about that.
Like, if you're trying to feed your family...
I never even thought about shit like that. That's crazy. Think about.
Like, I mean, I sucked a guy's dick, but, you know, he gave me $50. I got my kids some food. It's not gay. It's like a running joke we have around here.
Yeah, but like, realistically, that's some real shit to think about, though. Like,
no, I know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would have to make it like $1,000, but yeah. It's funnier to say 100.
So, like, Chris, check it out. Say, like, you just get home from work, right? You're tired or whatnot, and I send you a picture, and then you go home, you take your boots off, your socks off, and I send you a picture of me, like, I have my dick pic, but I have my socks on. And it's you gay because you just kicked off your socks, but clearly in the picture, my socks are on. Even though I send you the dick pic, you're still gay because your socks are off, and you see me with my dick.
Let me find
out
somebody.
Saying, though?
No, I get it. So my socks are off while I'm looking at your dick pic.
Yeah, you gotta keep your socks on, homie.
But say you slipped off one sock and you're about to get the other one and you've seen it, and oh shit, you're basically just bi.
So what if
hey.
it was like, what if it's on your heel?
You're bisexual.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still half, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Mark, I do not remember Beetleborgs at all. You sent me these pictures. I do not remember that shit. Hey, Chris, do you remember Beetleborgs? Mark and Mike were talking to me about Beetleborgs earlier, and they sent me a picture. I do not remember Beetleborgs. So weird. I don't remember that at all.
Was it a TV? Like, what was it?
It was like, I guess.
Show back in the day. It's kind of like Power Rangers, but like.
Yeah. I remember them.
I do not remember this shit at all.
It was like three of them.
Yeah.
That's
like three of
saying,
them.
Yeah, I do not remember that.
It was so corny because it was a Power Ranger spinoff.
Yeah. But you were old enough to remember that. Me, I was a kid, so I just watched it.
They were saying that it was corny. I just do not remember it.
It was. It's VR Troopers.
That was the other one, but I got the confused.
You guys ever heard of Biker Mice from Mars?
What's it called?
No.
That's the shit, bro.
What is it?
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
I do not know about that.
That was one of my favorite cartoons, bro. But you guys are younger though, man. I'm like way older. Who's the oldest?
I am the oldest.
How old are you?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Mark is the oldest. Mark just had a birthday on July 11th, and he's 29. And
Steve's got a birthday next fucking Monday.
All right, so I'm like 4 or 5 years older than you guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll be 35.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, but Biker Mice from Mars. Like just YouTube, like just Google it or YouTube it. Biker Mice from Mars, man. That was a badass cartoon.
Is it on Pornhub?
I mean, you probably find it.
Hey, I apologize if this question sounds, because I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
No, go for it, bro.
I have a bunch of questions written down that we like to ask people the first time that we come on our podcast. But have you been to prison before?
Never.
Have you been to jail?
Holding cell.
Okay, just a holding cell? I'm sorry if this sounds rude, but you kind of sound like you've been to jail before.
Oh, whoa.
And I've been to jail before, and you just kind of remind me of the way that people talk when they're in jail. And I don't mean I'm really not trying to be an asshole, just kind of, you know.
No. I'm just trying to understand it, but go ahead. I'm listening.
You just sound like a guy that's been to jail before.
How do I sound like
I could be entirely wrong, but just your demeanor and the way you speak, and how you're so concise with.
You know, Steve, that's pretty fucked up.
I'm not trying to be fucked up.
This dude, I was like, this dude for sure never been in jail.
Really?
And I've been in jail, and I'm going to jail this week.
So dude, the first time I ever met Mike, I was like, that dude's going to jail for sure later on in life.
Damn, bro, you might be like a fucking a Miss Cleo.
Hey, Mike.
What that mean?
What up?
I was telling.
Like a genie.
Oh.
How'd you know he was going to jail?
Oh, I knew that he was. I met Mike when we were 16, I think, or he was 15 and I was 16, and I was like, that guy's going to jail one day for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I would like to let Mark ask whatever question he wants, and then we have some actual real questions. I was kind of fucking around with that question. I was just curious to know if you've been to jail before or not. But I have other questions that we like to ask people the first time that they're on.
So, Steve, what's your question?
I'm done asking questions.
Steve,
I want to. No, I'm going to let Mark ask some questions, whatever his question was, and then I'll ask another question.
So, Mike, Steve was telling me the other day, like, how crazy would it be if, like, you went to jail for 1 or 2 days, but then got, like, fell through the cracks and got lost in the system?
Oh, dude.
For, like, 7, 8 years.
Oh, that was fucking horrible, because I'd be going in knowing, oh, I'm going for 2 days, and then, like you said, get lost in the cracks, and I'm there for years. Like, what the fuck?
I doubt that it would
like,
be years,
fucking,
but
like, solitary, some shit like that.
you definitely could get lost through the cracks and just be in jail for like 3 months. Like, I was supposed to be here for 2 fucking days, man. And they're like, you know what I mean?
Well, they say that if you're like, say I'm sentenced for 48 hours, if I'm there for 49 hours, they're supposed to give me like some kind of like
Compensation.
like a lawsuit type of thing. Yeah, compensation. So that's why they always try to get you out earlier before your release date. So say I'm sentenced for 48 hours, I might be there for 36 hours.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so every time, like the first time I went to jail, I was there for a month. And I was supposed to get out a certain day, like, okay, 30 days, blah, blah, I'll be out this day. But they took me out a whole day before because obviously they didn't want me to be in there longer than I was supposed to have because they didn't want to compensate me and pay me all that money if I would have stayed over an hour I was supposed to stay in.
You found out you putting in overtime at jail.
Yo, we don't have fucking unions for that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Trying to ask for a fucking lunch break.
Dude, that shit had me dead today. Like, hey, let's sit here, take my lunch break, eat that little piece of candy. I was fucking dead.
What happened today?
Well, our ops man, well, he came in. Well, it's weird. He's supposed to come in at night shift or whatever, so they call him early. So he came in. We all got here at 6. He came in what 9:30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we took a lunch. What it was like 12:30, 12:40.
Wait. Are you guys in the same room?
No.
Oh, okay. Like right now. Like, are you guys in the same room together?
Oh yeah,
right now?
yeah. Right now we are.
Oh, okay, because that totally sounded like Mike looked at you and was like, "Yeah, right," and you were like, "Yeah."
No, I'm not. I'm at home. He's at his house. What are you talking about?
Oh, it sounded like you guys were like right next to each other. Anyway, sorry. Please continue the story.
In my hearty, in my drawers.
Yeah. So.
Do you have socks on?
Basically, our ops manager likes to do. If you come in.
Socks off.
Yeah. Socks are off.
You know what I'm saying?
So our ops manager likes to do is like, he don't like it. I don't know, whatever. If you come in later, you won't have a lunch with everybody else that came in early. He'll keep you out there, and you'll have your lunch later because you came in late. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we got lunch at 12:30 or 12:40, somewhere around there. And then I went to go in the office to sign the paper really quick because me and this other dude walked the track. And I told Austin, so what's up right now? What are we doing? He's like, oh, we're going to take a lunch. Hold on. So-and-so and so-and-so. Go ahead, bring it up. Chris, keep clearing. And I was like, oh, shit. And I'm in the office, like, here's this. Man, let me find out, blah, blah. What'd you say to him? It had me fucking dead.
I was like, let me find out I'm eating lunch by myself. You know, say, no, you eat lunch with me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Now, first off, you called me. You woke me up, motherfucker. I was asleep.
Yeah.
So now I gotta come in and you gonna torture me like I gotta eat lunch by myself? Hell no. But I mean, it is what it is.
Isn't that crazy? I
was laughing my ass off when he said that because it got all quiet for 2 seconds. Like, man, let me find out I eat by myself. Blah blah. Like, no, you eat with me. That shit was funny.
You eat lunch with me, motherfucker. We ain't never ate lunch together.
Isn't it crazy how like the worst thing they can do to you is make you be by yourself? Like, motherfucker, you ain't even gonna let me talk to anybody.
I never got that because there's a lot of times I come in late on the weekends because I get drunk and whatever, hungover, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at this point. So I go in and everybody has a lunch and I might go keep clearing. I'm like, okay, but I'm one person. I can only I'm gonna move 6, 7 boxes until everybody else come out. I'm not gonna clear a whole track in an hour. Like, I don't see the point.
It's hard. It's hard to clear things when you have obstacles in your way. You know, you got rail cars blocking you, and you have to drive like
around
half a mile.
But check it out. This would have me dead today. So we got off our lunch break. The ops manager, and he came in to get some water or whatever, and so we're all going back out. Like, let's go back out, whatever. And then, what the hell did he say? Like,
Oh, when I was on y'all lunch, and I came in to get some water.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let me hurry up and get out of here. I don't want you to think I'm on a lunchtime, so I can be time for that, be clocked for that shit.
And then like he was talking to everybody else, and he's like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna take my lunch right now." He pulls out a little piece of candy and starts chewing on it. And he's like, "This is my lunch right here." I was fucking laughing. He's like, "He's this fucking asshole." He's like, "This is my lunch. I'm taking my lunch break right now." Just chewing on this little piece of candy. Just like,
I learned how to fuck with Gil, not like piss him off, but just push
me
him.
too.
I learned how to do that shit now.
Hey Chris,
But
I would love if you just go to work one day and punk the fuck out of Mike so I can hear about it from him. Just like punk the fuck out of him. Like, just fucking go, like, when he's in the cranes, just fucking go up there and mush his face or something. That shit would be hilarious.
What do you mean? That's my boy.
One
No, I'm
thing
saying it would be funny though. Just go mush his ass.
I like to mush his butt.
Hey.
My butt.
All right, so I still have a ton of questions. Can you describe a meme for us? Like a meme that you like? Do you like memes, Chris?
Not I can't really think of one at this present moment. So
do you have one? Any meme that you may have sent to someone? Like look in your text or anything.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go on my phone.
Yeah, just describe one for us.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
The meme, you realize you touched someone's butt.
Mark, you got any questions?
No,
Let me see what I got here on my
I
phone
don't at this
saved.
time.
I mean, it's kind of hard to describe them. You can't see it.
I know exactly. That's
the point.
that's the fun part.
Oh shit. Let's see.
Here, I can do it first if you want. You seen Avengers Endgame, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not even a movie person. I like documentaries.
What documentary? Have you seen Fire Festival?
No. What's that about?
Oh, watch that one.
Oh, it's about the Fire Festival. It's a good one. What documentaries do you like?
I got one for you. There's a couple of them, bro. I'm more into just like what seem more realistic of life. Nothing fake, bro. What you know what I'm saying? None of the what's real of life? Like how do we get here? Who put us here? What's around us? Where we, you know what I'm saying? What's next for us? What
Are you
could
talking
happen to us?
You talking about like Zachariah Sitchin's type shit, or who's that other guy? Fuck, I can't remember his name. Fucking, god damn it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I found a meme. So it's a picture of a Quagmire, but it's a black one. It's a black dude, and it's a niggity.
Plus 5 points to Chris for describing a meme, man. Holla at your boy.
That's what's up.
I like it, man. What kind of documentaries do you like? Like shit, you said like realistic shit. Have you watched the one Beyond the Curve about these flat Earth people?
Hey, you know what, bro? So I started watching some of that shit.
That shit
But
is
I
trippy,
already-
right?
But I already watched a lot of it on YouTube, so it was like I'll be watching the same shit almost over again. But I
Right.
like it just for a touch up. But yeah, that's one of the things I watch. The Secret, Law of Attraction. That's another one. I'm not a big religion person, bro. I just believe in, the law of attraction of life. So what you put out is what you get back. I mean, and that's taught anywhere, any Bible, from a Quran to a Holy Bible to, from Buddha, man. Like
It's
what
kind
you
of
give is what you get.
it's kind of like an old idea, which
It's
it's
a common law of life, bro.
right.
It's common laws of life.
It kind of seems like people wanted to figure out how do we make the human race survive, so they came up with religion. Like, hey, you better act good or else you're gonna go to hell. So that way people acted good. Yeah, I'll spank you. so that way people acted nice to each other, and that's why we survived, type of shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's so deep. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers were getting stoned and shit. You know, believing in witches, and if you were, you know, it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy to think about. Like, I just wonder what's really around us. You know, all the way from, you know, thinking back to the Pangea when everything was fucking one to where it is now. Is there really ice caps around us? Are we really held in? Is this motherfucker really flat?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, based on the evidence that everyone else has come up with, that it's not flat.
There's round, right?
Because everything else in the sky is round. Why would we be the only thing that's flat?
Well, I don't think that we're flat, nor do I think we're round. I think it's more like you look at the moon and well, obviously you can't look at the sun, but if you look at the moon, it's more like it's obviously a spear, but
right.
Of what sort? You know, it's not a ball, but it's a spear shape. Like, what type of spear? What the fuck is it, bro?
They have They have a theory about how it was made, that billions of years ago, because they think the Earth is about 4 billion years old, and they think.
Let me ask you a question?
Sure.
And this is I just want to know. I like to hear other people's opinions as well. Do you think that man really went to the moon?
I have no idea because I wasn't there, but I lean towards the side that we did, only because there would have had been so many people that would have had to take the secret to their death that we didn't, that no one, you know what I mean? Like, there would have had to been 400 and something thousand people that would have had to cover it up if we didn't. But I have heard reports from some scientists that say that you could not leave the Earth because about 400 miles above the Earth, there's this thing called the Van Allen radiation belt, and a human could not survive going through it no matter what they were in. So I don't know. I've never been. I've never been there. I didn't see it when it happened, so I don't know. But it would be cool if we did go there.
I just wonder if we went once, how come we can't go again? There's not enough things. We don't know enough about this Earth that we're on now. Like, every day there's a new discovery from an animal species, new species from a new plant, from just anything that's new. I mean, something is new discovered every day.
Right, and we barely even know what's in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck that! I don't even think they know 10% of what's in the ocean.
They know more about what's on the moon than what's in the ocean.
Oh man,
that's how crazy. That's how crazy the ocean is. They know more about what's on the moon than what's in the ocean. You know.
If I can have any sight in my eyes, I would love for you to take all of the water out of the ocean.
Just look at what's in there.
Everything at a standstill of, you know what I'm saying? Just like stand in place of what's there, and just look at everything. You would probably be fucking amazed. You probably see some fucking giants down there too, man. Well, not giant people, but just
giants just fucking.
Just giants, some fucking giants.
Dude, I would fucking, if I could see anything, I would watch how they fucking built the pyramids in Egypt, man. Think about that shit. I would watch that shit. That'd be dope.
How do you think that happened?
I don't fucking know, man.
Like, if you had to guess, how do you think that happened?
If I had to guess, if I had to actually make a guess for sure, I think that whoever was alive at that time was technologically more advanced than us in a certain way that we just don't understand.
I mean, Mark.
I think that they were more technologically advanced than us in a certain way that we don't understand. we are more technologically advanced in the way of computers and internet and shit like that. And we just don't understand how they did it. Because it was lost somehow. That's what I think. If I had to guess. I could be wrong.
Man, I'm about to roll another joint up, bro, and just... Damn.
Hey, yo, man, pass me one of those, man.
I got you. Where you at?
I'm in Texas, homie.
I try to see you a smoke signal.
What are you doing over in Texas?
Fucking chilling, man. Waiting on my homie Chris to pass me a joint, homie. So, I would love for you... We have to fucking get to some more questions. But I would love for you to come back on the podcast and talk to me about some more of this shit because I'm fascinated by it. And my homie Mark, who is a fucking dullard, and my homie Mike, who's a fucking retard, don't like to talk about shit like this.
What I do is just you like to interrupt people when we talk, so it's like... Why?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Damn.
Steve likes to interrupt people when he talks.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Steve. God damn it.
Well, I want that cigarette.
Scuba Steve?
Oh, Scuba Steve. I like Scuba Steve. You know that fucking Mark, remember Scuba Steve from yes.
How could I forget?
Okay. So apart from all the other
Steve, check the podcast chat.
I figured that's what you guys were laughing at. Chris, please regale us with a shit story. Any shit story. A story of you shitting yourself.
Preferably one that makes you laugh.
Yes, your best shit story. Yeah, tell us a shit story, man.
So, I probably was like 8 or 9. I was at the top of the stairs, and I'll say this is, in your, I don't know if it's hard to describe. I'm from Detroit, but I'm now in Arizona. So when you look at a Detroit home with some stairs, I'd say there's about 10 to 15 stairs, or more, maybe 20 at the most going up, a flight of stairs to the second floor. Well, I farted. My brother was at the bottom of the stairs. Bro, I just farted. And I don't know how. I had like a gaping hole or whatever the fuck I had. But shit just rolled right on down my leg. My brother thought that was the funniest thing ever. But a fart ended up bro, I promise you, I just farted. I never felt like the shit coming out. I just felt it going down my leg. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Was it like liquid shit?
Yeah. It rolled, bro. I mean, hard.
Solid shit just rolled off your leg.
Well, I mean, solid shit can roll too, right?
No, that shit gonna bounce.
It's just gonna bounce.
The shit bounces off your pants, back to your leg, bounces off your leg, back to the pants, bow, 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 bow.
Back up your butt.
So, like, what happened? Like, did you just go back? Like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the apartment, or what?
No, bro, I was inside the house.
You're just inside the house, shitting your pants,
yeah.
like.
No, just farting.
Oh, you farted?
In my pants. I was more or less trying to fart, but shit came out.
Well, of course, like, no one has a shit their pants story that they did on purpose, except for me. I shitted my pants on purpose one time when I was like 7, but.
That fucking story is hilarious.
So when I was like 7 years old, I lived in Washington, and my dad was deployed to Korea. I grew up in an army family, and my dad was deployed to Korea, and my mom, after like 6 months, was just fucking fed up. She was at home with 2 kids. I was 7, my sister was 5. She was fucking fed up, and one day we had to go into the city for something, and on the way back to the army base, we had to stop for something to eat because, she didn't want to fucking cook, man. She was dealing with a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. So 5-year-old girl, my sister, and 7-year-old me, also a girl. And she didn't want to fucking deal with us, right? No, I'm just kidding. But she didn't want to fucking deal with us. So like a 7-year-old boy is basically the equivalent of like a 8-year-old girl or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I was a little bitch at the time, and she didn't want to fucking deal with us. So she stops at a fucking Chinese food place, and she's like, "Okay, sit here. I'm gonna get some food for us for dinner. Just fucking sit here for a minute." And in the interim, when she's in the Chinese food place just to get some food, to fucking feed her kids and calm down and relax for the night, my sister shits her pants. And we're both in the back seat of the car, and my sister shits her pants. And she's like, "Oh my God, what's mom gonna do? She's gonna be so mad. I pooped my pants." And so I purposefully shit my pants also. So my poor mom, my poor mother, she gets back in the car she gets back in the car and she puts all the Chinese food on the passenger seat in the front because we're both in the back, and she finds that both of her children have shitted their pants while and she was only in there for like 5 minutes. She finds that we have both shitted our pants, and I did it on purpose because, solidarity for my sister. My sister's an asshole, but I love her.
No, you're.
It sounds like some shit that you just like to do, period.
Dude,
like his fetish.
Right.
Dude, I love shitting my pants in front of my mom. Gets me hard. But I'm
pretty sure you like pissing.
I'm like either way on it, but just shitting my pants on purpose to make my sister not get in as much trouble. Like I wanted to share in the trouble with her. And my poor mother, my dad's in Korea for fucking a year and a half, and we're at home in Washington State just shitting our pants on purpose just to fuck with my mom. What a saint. She's a saint of a lady.
It'd be pretty cool if Kareen was a lot nicer to you.
I know, days. Right?
So now can I ask you a question? Just on some realistic shit.
For sure.
Do you think that you can accept a Blumpkin?
Dude, I honestly do not think I could have a Blumpkin.
Yeah,
I don't think I could honestly. Like, okay, I don't think I could. That's a garage
from
door.
a girl you don't really care for. From a girl you don't really care for, you think you could take a Blumpkin?
I think it would be harder from a girl that I don't care for.
Yo, Steve, I'll give you a Blumpkin.
No,
I'll
you
keep
won't.
my socks on, I promise.
He's just making jokes. Oh, dude, I'm one of those dudes that I get super hard for a chick that I care for. You know what I mean? I mean, I know that sounds gay. I know that sounds gay and all, but...
Sound like the point. I would get super hard for a chick I care for.
I mean, I get hard as fuck for a chick I care for, but I don't think I could take a Blumpkin from anybody, honestly. Like...
What about
I don't know,
Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
No, I couldn't do it.
You would do it?
First of all, if I'm going to the bathroom to take a shit, I'm locking the door. It's like, hey, let me blah, blah, blah. Nah, you're not coming in. This is my alone time. You know what I mean?
Mark?
Can you imagine trying to do it and then you know how you like fart and it echoes in the toilet?
Yeah.
You see, I can barely fucking
take a shit. I could barely take a shit in the first place.
No, I can barely fucking pee in front of people. So I can't fucking take a shit and stay hard.
Oh, you got stage fright, huh?
Me and Steve are talking about.
It's not
like that.
It's not stage fright. It's like just like yeah. Mark, please.
It's like I can piss next to some dude in a urinal, no problem. It's just like, don't come over here and make eye contact with me when I'm pissing.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't try and suck my dick while I'm pissing.
No, what was it? Remember, Steve? that were talking about like him jacking off in the bathroom, and like, what if you take a shit and you're jacking off, so now you're used to that. So like next time you have sex with a girl,
right. Now I need to shit. I need to shit while I'm
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, like that's the only way you can come now because you got shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Here's the real question, which Steve came up with the original idea of, is could you receive a backwards Blumpkin?
My shit would probably hurt because it's bending too hard.
I don't think I could receive a regular
You know what
Blumpkin.
What about a backwards Blumpkin? Like, she's taking a shit
How do you?
and sucks your dick.
Yeah,
yeah.
the chick is taking a shit while sucking your dick. Like I'd probably
That actually might turn me on.
yeah.
Just
Go
'cause you're
ahead,
a freak like that.
go ahead, baby. Drop that fat log while you suck my dick.
Just
I
because
don't
you're
know.
a freak like that, like that's kinky to me now. Now you at a kinky point.
I
You wanna
really,
take a shit and suck my
honestly,
dick? Okay.
for real though, Chris, to answer your question, I do not think I'd be able to get a Blumpkin.
Hey.
Like I wouldn't be able to get hard and take a shit even by myself. Like I don't think I'd be able to.
Would it still be hot if she took a bigger shit than you did? Like, damn, I never took a shit that big before.
Dude, it would definitely be hotter. Yeah, it would definitely be hotter, but
Shit, it's sticking out
Release
of the
those
toilet.
bubble guts, baby.
That log is bigger than any log I ever logged down in the damn toilet. Like,
dude, my dick is so hard looking at that shit. Suck my
and
dick,
she's
baby.
like half your size. Man, you know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I have
Holy
to tell
shit.
that,
Like,
baby.
girl, you're
115,
and your log is like weighs more than you. Like,
This chick obviously had Chipotle today. Jesus Christ.
I have like, hey, baby, don't rush the double flush.
Yo, but if she had
Double
Chipotle
flush.
today, did her quesarito have one tortilla or two tortillas? That's the root.
or hey, or this like she lays a bigger log than you. Like, hey, you being a fine gentleman you are, like, I got you, baby. You start peeing on it, breaking in half. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine it splattering everywhere though? Because it's still sticking out like a big ass yam,
Fucking
like a sweet
disgusting.
potato.
Well, you see, Chris,
So
I am a fine
don't be embarrassed,
gentleman.
I got you. I'm a fine gentleman. I'll help you out, baby. I'm not gonna make fun of you and start trying to chop it in pieces for her. When you're
I keep a monocle in the restroom at all times. I'm a fine gentleman.
a fine gentleman.
Now, what would you do? What would you do if you went over a chick's house,
Yo.
right? And
Yo,
like,
Mike,
I
do
gotta-
you put that monocle
Hold on.
on while you're taking a shit in your alone time?
I
Like
do.
a fucking fine gentleman you are.
Fine
Just a
gentleman.
fine Chris, what's
Well,
up?
Chris, there's your.
You gotta wipe down.
So what would you do if you go over a chick house, right? And you're like, fuck, you know, she just got out of the shower, she's waiting on you, but she taking shit before a shower, but she forget to flush the toilet. So if you go over there, she got a big ass log, like half is submerged and half of it's like sticking out. Like, what do you
Onshore.
do? Like,
That's
do
what I'm
you
saying.
do you flush it for her? Do you piss? Like, do you just leave? Like, what are you gonna do?
Well, as a water,
that's the thing.
hold
Like,
on.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
As a
like,
water
oh, shit,
conservationist,
I-
yeah, flush it.
yeah, I'll be like, you know, I like this chick a lot. You know, should I just leave or I'm gonna help her out? So I'm gonna try and cut it in half. Or like,
I
I'd
would-
be horny as fuck.
I would just be happy that she invited me over. I would just
I gotta
leave
be
it.
hella horny.
Well,
I'll be
that's
thinking like,
because,
damn.
Steve, you're a fucking asexual.
I would pee on it and flush it to conserve water, whether or not I cut it in half or not. Like, fuck it. People make
Like,
mistakes,
like-
you know.
you go in there and you throw
I'm
another
just happy
log
to be
on
here.
top of that log. It's like, oh,
Like, oh,
Alright,
like, oh, this is what we're doing? All right, shit, I'm down to party. Let me throw a log on that log. Fuck it. And I'll leave both of the logs for her to look. Like, hey, look, I put my log on your
Yeah.
log, girl.
Say, hey, babe, we both flushed together. You know, I was like, It's so romantic. Such a gentleman.
Hey, look, my shit's on your shit, man.
Let's see whose shit goes down the toilet first.
I got a good one for you.
I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die right now.
What do you do if you go over to chick house, right? You get in the bed. She's like, "Come on, baby, come get in the bed." You get in the bed. There's another guy shitty draws in the bed.
Oh, just go home, man.
Like tucked away.
Yeah, you just go home.
Just get up and go.
Oh yeah, I'll see you later. Like, because look,
you already naked though. You're already naked in the bed. Socks
yeah, you just
off.
get dressed and go home.
Like,
put my socks back on. Because look,
you get so bad, like you're like, fuck this, you with some other dude, blah blah. And you go put your clothes on, and like, wait a minute, this ain't my boxers. This ain't my boxers.
how come?
I was so bad and such in a rush. I took his boxers instead. Like, god damn it! So I got his shitty boxers up against my ass.
How come there's all this cum in my boxers? Like, what the fuck? I didn't put that there.
Yeah. So you got his cum and his shit.
No, you just go home like, cause look, the best thing that she could say was like, "Oh, those are my brothers," and then you're like, "Oh, I still gotta go home." Like, no, I can't deal with that. Those are your brothers. Nah, I gotta go home.
Why is there a brother butt ass naked in your room?
Exactly. That's why I gotta go home. Like, fuck it, I ain't trying to be around this shit.
Yo, that'd be a crazy ass scenario.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so Chris, we have to get to at least one more question that we like to ask on this podcast. How old were you when the last time you tried to suck your own dick was? I'll go first. I was 16 years old, and I'm 29 now. Actually, I'm sorry, I'll be 29 on the 26th of this month. I'm 28. I was 16 the last time I tried to suck my own dick. How old were you the last time you tried to suck your own dick truthfully?
I'll be 100% honest with you.
Yes.
I've never tried to suck my own dick.
You've never tried to suck your own dick?
Never tried to suck my own dick.
Just to see if you could?
I use it. Now, I'll tell you what I did do.
Have you ever... Wait, just everyone hold on. Have you ever looked at the head... Have you ever looked at the tip of your dick and it was like, suck me, and you were just like, nah. Like, is that what happened?
No, but I tell you, I have put a fucking hand. I'm talking about a big ass glob full of fucking Vaseline in my hand and jacked off.
Everyone's done that.
I've never tried. No, I'm talking about a glob, like fucking shit just fucking dripping on the floor, like you use a lot. Like the whole canister.
You've never tried to suck your own dick?
You American
Never.
Pie.
I've never have, bro. I won't lie to you. I never have. I'd be a liar if I tell
Own dick, and I think I was 13 or 12 the first time I tried to suck my own dick. I failed both times.
So how many have you ever like thought about trying to do it again just because you failed the first?
No. I was 12 or 13 the first time I tried to suck my own dick. I failed, and then when I was 16, after I had been fucking for a while, I was like, hey, my dick is pretty big. I wonder if I could suck my own dick. And I failed again.
So like, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Because this is the first time I ever heard this before. Now, let's say that you succeeded in sucking your own dick. Like you're about to come.
I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. I'd be sucking my own dick right now, probably.
Would you, when you're about to come, would you stop, or would you move your face, or would you close your eyes, like shoot to your face? Like, what would you do?
Honestly, I'm glad that I never succeeded, because I probably would have came in my own face.
So you would have never ate your own cum? You suck your own dick, you might as well eat your own cum.
Probably. I mean, I don't know, because I never succeeded, but who knows what would have happened.
Because the question would be, how old were you when you tasted your own cum? Or how old were you when you swallowed all your own cum or some shit?
That would be a good question, if anyone said that they successfully sucked their own dick. Oh no, Coleman said that he sucked his own dick before.
somebody did suck their own dick.
Yeah, our homie Coleman, who is on the podcast sometimes, said that he did get his dick in his mouth, but I did not ask him if he ate his cum or not. Huh.
Find out.
We need to ask him
suck their
about
own
that.
dick. Now, would you be interested, like, say if somebody else sucked their own dick and you knew that this person did it, would you be interested in watching them to figure out what maneuvers he did to get his dick in his mouth?
Oh, I mean, I would watch if one of my homies, like, say if Mark was like, hey, I can suck my own dick, watch. I would watch, but I would not, like, pursue it again myself. Like, I'm over it. I tried it, dude. The last time I tried it was fucking, what, 13 years ago, 14 years ago? No, I'm over trying to suck my own dick. Like, it was more like a thing of, like, can I do that? No, I can't do that. Okay, that's just something that I can't do, you know?
Do you think you would be able to watch porn?
I think it's time to try sucking your own dick again.
I can't do it,
You should
man.
try it, bro. Like,
No,
you might
dude,
be better. You might have learned something different.
Yeah, dude,
That's what I'm saying.
I have this huge beer gut in the way of my face and my dick. Yeah, now's the time to try again.
Chris,
Yeah,
Chris.
absolutely. Why not?
So this fool, when he first told me about that, he was like, "Yeah, the first time I tried to suck my own dick was like when I was 14." I was like, "Okay."
No, it was
He's like,
12 or
but
13.
Yeah, 12 or 13. And then he's like, "Yeah, I met this girl and we were banging all the time, so I'm pretty sure her pussy or some shit made my dick grow bigger." So the next time,
No, you said that.
I tried again. You said that. You said that because you're banging her all the time and it made you grow bigger. I was like, you know what?
Well, yeah,
Like,
I was
just-
older and I was getting pussy all the time. Probably made my dick
But
bigger.
but I'm pretty sure that didn't make it. It's like maybe you just hit puberty between you're fucking 12 years old and 16 years old. Like, that's when puberty hits. Maybe that's what happened, you asshole. Like, you just like, oh yeah, just because of her, she made it. No, it's just puberty. That's what it's called, puberty. Everybody goes through that, through 12 to 16 years old. That's what.
I love how you nitpick all my stories. Like, no, that's not the reason. This is the reason. Either way,
You come up with crazy assumptions about it. I'm like, what? Why does that make? That doesn't
okay,
make
well,
any sense.
either way, my dick got bigger, motherfucker, and I tried to suck it again, and it didn't work.
Well, I'm just
That's
saying.
just
Did
your
you get
real
pissed
question.
off that you didn't succeed? So you said, I'm never doing this again? Like,
I
I'm never
was-
trying to suck my dick again?
I was slightly disappointed that I couldn't suck my own dick, and I felt bad because I thought my dick wasn't big enough for me to
Why
suck.
don't you try it? You should try it now.
Dude,
I'll sit right here. I'm about to light this joint. You should try it now.
you're smoking another joint? Send me a joint.
I never even lit the first one. I was just talking the whole time.
Oh.
Now I'm ready to hear you suck your own dick. So what's up, bro?
I'll suck.
I'm ready to hear you
Suck
suck
his own
your own dick.
I'll try and suck my own dick if someone eats someone else's ass on this podcast. No, dude, there's no way I can suck my own dick.
I'll touch someone's butt.
Is that gonna turn you on?
Okay,
Now let me
so
ask you though. So
What's up?
I'm sorry, and I know this is your podcast, but I like asking questions too.
no,
I
this
got
is
my own
this
podcast
is
in my head.
this is mostly.
Community's podcast.
Well, I was gonna say it's mostly Mark's podcast, but I just like to
Oh,
ask
yeah.
questions every once in a while, you know.
So do you, if there is a suck your own dick category on Pornhub, do you think you will watch it?
No, I would not search that out. Our homie Taylor. So we had this podcast. I think it was episode 70, where Mark brought up the question of people sucking their own dick, and Mark posted a clip of. It was like a clip of a conversation of us talking about if we ever sucked our own dick before, and it turns out Coleman was the first person to ever, out of us at least, the person that got his own dick in his mouth. And we have a mutual friend, Taylor, this dude Taylor, and he sent a GIF to our group chat of a GIF of some dude sucking his own dick, and I was like, that is too much. I'm never trying to suck my own dick again. So no, I would not seek out porn of someone sucking their own dick. It's like, no, I'm not interested in that.
let's ask the real questions here, all right?
Yeah. What's up, Mark?
Chris, do you think that Mexicans call rolled tacos taquitos or rolled tacos? Like, where do you think? Do you think the white people came up with the word taquitos?
I don't know, bro. That's a good question. Taquito.
Not a good question.
I don't know.
Simple. That's such a simple thing. Okay, Mexicans, did they come with the word taquitos or rolled tacos?
I mean, well, obviously, well, it sounds like taquito. It sounds like. I mean, it's just the way he asked the question.
Flautas.
I love how Mark is asking such fucking Mark questions tonight. Like, this is like pure Mark.
That was a Mark fucking question. That is. So Chris, I got off work, right? I told I was going to do this. So that was the first question he asked me. I was like, what? Like, no.
Mark,
It's the real questions. It's what our fan base wants to hear.
Go ahead.
Right?
I'm ready.
No, that
Jesus
was a real
Christ.
question.
No,
that's
Chris.
That's what our fan base wants to hear.
No,
I'm
Chris.
just giving people what they want. All right.
Chris, no one listens to this shit, and we're just fucking around. I still have a couple other questions. Do you have any favorite breakdowns of music genres? Like a point, like whatever genre it is, but a point in a song that just hits you really hard, like in the soul?
Hey, we were talking about that at work today.
Like a good song?
I got a few good songs.
Remember you asking Gio, like, hey, what gets you in your feels?
What?
Yeah, he actually asked that question today at work.
How serendipitous.
It's a couple songs, bro. It's a couple different songs. I mean, it's hard to. It depends on what type. It depends on what feels, what level of feels I'm on. You know, obviously we all got different. You know.
Right.
Like you're fucking amped up. You're ready to fucking fight someone. Like.
Obviously, it got to be like some. Yeah, man, pretty much Spice Girls. No, you know what, that type of shit is like some Little John, Eastside Boys.
Oh shit!
If you about to get ready to get into a fight, like the fight's about to happen as soon as you fucking listen to like 45 seconds and you press pause and the fight is happening, gotta be some Little John, Eastside Boys.
No,
all right.
I was trying to get crunk.
What if I was like, all right, Chris, we're about to send you on this airplane to the other side of the world, and we're not going to see you for a year. What 3 songs do you want to hear? You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, you're about to go.
Is this gonna be like is this a sad goodbye, or is this I'm about to go fucking just be gone?
Nah, man, we'll see you in like 6 months or whatever. But you got 3 songs.
I don't know, like, where am I going? Like, what type of 6 months? Like,
Yeah, that's a weird question. I never like.
No, it's.
no, I mean I can answer it, but where you like where you sending me off for?
Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Aruba, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Like that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Steve, you're so gay.
That was
the
white.
world's whitest shirt. Yeah, that's the world's whitest song I heard.
Thank you. No, but like
Welcome.
the question is like your 3 best breakdowns, and you know, kind of like a breakdown, like it's kind of hard to describe what breakdown means, but a breakdown in like metal music is when it's like the crescendo of a song, like when the song, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
No.
You know that song, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we got a casual in here.
You want to play it?
No, we can't because
Play
we
me
get
a
pulled off
breakdown.
YouTube.
We can't play it.
We're too popular.
gotcha.
We'll get pulled off YouTube.
Even for a clip.
Yeah, it will cut us out.
Yeah. You know that feeling that you get right when your favorite part of your favorite song hits, and it just hits you in your heart, and you feel that
It's
emotion.
It's like that scat break in Freak on a Leash.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I would say one of my favorite songs is that I will go on a trip with is Bobby Womack. If You Think You're Lonely Now.
Oh, what about Across 110th Street though, man? Oh, I know what you're talking about though, man. What you feel about? Because no one talks about Bobby Womack. What about 110th Street, man?
I got to rehear that song.
Across
like
110th Street.
Yeah, that's fucking from Jackie Brown, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, I fucks with that song.
Hold on, what's
the song?
Chris? What's the name of the song? Bobby Womack, and what's the name of the song?
If You Think You're Lonely Now.
If You Think You Lonely Now.
And then, like, are you about to listen to it just on your own?
No, I'm about to put it on my list so I can listen to it later. If You Think You're Lonely Now, Bobby Womack.
Now,
yo, man,
I'll say probably at like a minute, and I'll say probably like 2 minutes and like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. He do like a little ooh, like a little like just a fucking. It's like a. You can hear it in the song. Like he was like he meant he meant when he made the song he meant it.
Like you like that soulful shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like you can tell that he was into. Okay, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
What about dude? There's so many examples I can bring up. Give me another one. You know, like, do you listen to metal at all, Chris?
I mean, here and there. I mean, I've heard some songs. I'm not gonna act like I'm illiterate to all of it, but
every time he goes to lunch with me, he hears the song.
Man, it's one song he was playing. Man, that shit was pretty fucking dope.
Oh, Dream State. With that chick, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
That shit was dope.
That shit was dope as fuck. I love that song. That's like one of my favorite songs right now.
I like some songs, some metal songs, where they just like let their heart out and they're like, rah! Like, you know what I mean? You can feel the
like
emotion behind it. Well, yeah, but I also like when I like when you can feel, no matter what genre of music it is, you can just feel the soul behind it, like, rah! You know? Like they're just letting their emotion out into the song. So I get what you're saying with Bobby Womack. God damn, I can't believe you brought him up, man.
So at work, this dude, for some reason, me and Chris were talking saying that this dude likes Ariana Grande. And we kept saying, oh, you be bumping that shit? And he's like, well, where you guys get that from? I forgot. Like, I guess some dude today, he thought he heard him listening to Crane. Well, he didn't. So I like to make it as a joke. So today I was saying, oh, he likes this shit or whatever. So Chris is like, hey, so and so. Well, what's the song that gets you in your field? Like, it's Ariana Grande. Just fuck with him. And then he's like, no, man, it's heavy metal, because he don't like metal. But he's like, he's just talking shit to me because I said that. And then Chris is like, hey, so it's just metal, blah blah. No, it's heavy metal. I put Mike on that shit. I was like, man, I don't know about heavy metal, you motherfucker. Fucking asshole, because I was talking shit to him, saying that he like Ariana Grande. I thought that shit was pretty funny today.
Isn't that the chick that like licked the donuts in the donut shop? Like she licked a bunch of donuts in a donut shop and just dipped or whatever?
I don't know.
I thought that was that chick.
I don't know. Maybe.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
It was her or fucking Selena Gomez or some shit. Someone licked like a bunch of donuts in the donut shop and just dipped or something. I don't know.
Miley Cyrus.
No, she's going through a breakup with fucking Thor's brother in real life. Mark, do you know about this shit?
Nah, nor do I care.
Yeah, me neither. I'm like, give a shit less about.
Hey, Mark,
like,
you remember I was telling you about like how you open up Chrome and Google is just like, these are the top news stories of the day. So and so is breaking up with someone else, and you're like, wait, why is that the top news story? And then number 7 is like, oh my God, a crazy nuclear disaster happened in Russia. And you're like, wait, why is that not the top story? Meanwhile, the top story is someone's breaking up with somebody. Like, who gives a fuck? Anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, we got one song, Bobby Womack. What other songs do we got?
I'm trying to think, man. I listen to so many songs, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, back when we used to bump at work, and now we can't no more.
Yeah. I'll give you one. One of mine is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. That shit is legit. When that big crescendo happens near the end, that shit is dope. Turn Soonest to the Sea. Yeah, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay. Now, what type of rap do you listen to? Like, what's the last rap song you heard?
Rap, as far as rap goes, I like Dr. Dre, The Chronic. I like 2001 by Dr. Dre. I like Biggie Small's first album. Dead After a Lot. No. What the fuck is Biggie Small's first album?
It was Small before Biggie.
Oh fuck, what is it? Not Life After Death, that's the second one. Ready to Die by Biggie Smalls. I like I liked a lot of rap singles over the years, but as far as albums go, I like Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. I like
Hey man. You remember back in the day we used to listen to that Too Short fucking gangster and
Oh, dude, Too Short's album was called Get Off the Stage by Too Short. I like that album.
that shit was dope.
That shit was dope. I like.
We used to bump the fuck out of that in high school.
We used to bump the fuck out of that, man.
Yeah.
I like I said, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. I like, Biggie had that double album that came out right when he died. I didn't like that album that much. I liked his first album much more, but there's some good songs on Biggie's second album. And I know this might not be a popular opinion, but I really did not like Tupac that much, you know?
Neither did I.
No.
I did because my mom used to bump the fuck out of it when I was a kid. And she's like, that's your daddy, that's your daddy. So for a long time, I thought it was my dad. Because I was little, I was like, oh, I'm dark as shit. He's pretty dark.
That's the saddest thing that I've ever heard in my life.
I was little, man. I was
that
like
is
4 or 5 years
so
old. I'm
sad.
like, maybe it is. I don't know.
Oh
but I
my
do know my dad.
God. Well, now you do, but at the time,
I knew him
Jesus
as a kid,
Christ.
too. I'm just saying, like, maybe he is my dad. I don't know. Because I'm dark as shit.
How come he never buys me diapers then if he's so popular?
That's
He's
what
on the
I'm saying.
radio.
It's like, come on, got money, man. Tell me a fucking with some toys and shit. You know? I don't know about them toys.
Oh no, I'm so sad right now. Oh my God. Wow.
Nah, I legitimately thought for like, not a second, but for like a while, like maybe it's the way my mom used to say, "That's your dad."
Yeah, your mom was horny as fuck, dude. Like that's your dad. Like he's gonna fuck me someday.
You know my mom, how crazy she is.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is. I'm like, this is the shit she tells me.
Oh man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, my mom's fucking crazy as fuck.
I mean, but I did. So, Chris, what kind of rap do you like? Because I mean, I like some shit across the years, but mainly the shit that I actually like is early 90s, mid 90s, yeah.
I was always like a Bone Thugs fan. I was a 3-6 Mafia fan. I was.
I like
Cash
Bone
Money
Thugs. I like Bone Thugs, man.
Yeah, I liked all the old school rappers, man. You had your MJG, A-Ball, David Banners. Just all your good music that was. I mean, and I still listen to it now, man. A lot of this mainstream shit. It's I pick and choose now, cause you know you got so many different people you can pick and choose from. So now I just pick and choose of what I want to listen to.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to any contemporary rap within the past, I don't know, 8 years that I actually like. It's just all like stuff that I don't identify with. Like, I have a homie that's really into Hobson, and I like some of Hobson's earlier stuff. I just can't get into it, you know? Like, it doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah.
Like, he has some good rhymes and some good premises, but I don't know.
That's one thing. No, Hosman is definitely dope. Like I give him that much. You know, it just sucks that he sounds like so close to Eminem, and he ain't gonna get the recognition that he want to get just cause how he sound. But even though he's black, you know, it ain't, to me it ain't gonna matter. He just sound like Eminem. He just sounds like everything from the way he rap to the way he sound.
Yeah.
To his lyrics.
Dude, I want to introduce you to a homie of mine called Justin, and I want you to tell him the shit that you just said, so he'll finally fucking understand what the fuck I've been telling him for fucking years. He's into Hobson.
I ain't gonna shit on Hobson though, cause Hobson's dope as fuck though.
Yeah,
I mean, he can spit some bars like for real. Like
yeah,
damn, bro,
I can't shit on him. So Chris, I've released like 3 rap mixtapes, and I can't shit on him. He's way better than I have, or he's way better than I am. But yeah, I just can't vibe with it because I identify like everything that you just said is like the perfect way to describe him. I would just love to watch my homie Justin. So you listen
to rock, but you released 3 mixtapes?
I have released 3 mixtapes in the past. Yeah, this was a long time, like 6 or 7 years ago, yeah. Like, I wasn't trying to do anything. It was all, like, just for fun. But we released some mixtapes and shit. But, yeah, Mark, what would you say my music taste is mostly comprised of?
Elton John.
Things that don't make sense.
There you go. I listen to all kinds of shit. I was a rapper for a brief period of time. Just released some like shitty, like not well produced mixtapes.
Why'd you stop?
But like, oh no, I just did it just for fun. I stopped because my homie that I did it with moved away. I didn't have the passion to continue. I'm a loser. It's not like I was going to set the world on fire or anything, but I was just like, eh.
You know. All it takes is one. All it takes is nowadays, bro, all it takes is just one hit. Just one thing for one person to hear for your shit to just fucking kaboom.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're on this podcast. Go listen to my mixtape. Hit me up, man. Call me when you got a record deal.
You I will, bro.
No, I'm fucking with
you. Shit. You're laughing. You're laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. I really will.
All right, after you listen to it, call me. We'll set up a deal.
You ever play any of your music on your podcast?
That song, Andromeda.
Oh, dude, Andromeda. That's the one. If anyone was to listen to one, that would be the one.
What do your music consist of?
Basically, I had a few people make different beats for me that I had myself and some of my friends rap. We basically spit a couple verses on that had nothing to do with each other, and I made a couple mixtapes with my homie Mike Alejandro that we based loosely around the concept that some aliens came to our planet that wanted to infect the rap game with shitty ideas, and we were the only true motherfuckers that were still trying to rap, and we were rapping about how the rap game is getting infected by false ideas and false pretense. It was really stupid. But it was
Why
fun.
you call it stupid though?
No, it was a dumb idea. No, I don't have any like qualms about it. It was really fun at the time, but looking back on it, it's like it's really funny.
Find out you don't even laugh.
Yeah, I know.
It's oh my god, I gotta talk to Mike Alejandro, man. Dude, if you want to put me up, I'm down. You can fucking listen to this shit.
Oh shit! I must tickle the nerve right there.
You tickled something, that's for sure.
Some
Oh
got
my
tickled.
god.
Are you crying right now?
No, I'm not crying. I just remember the fun times that we used to have. Oh my god.
Were y'all in the studio touching each other's butt?
Hey, that's how I came with the lyrics. Start touching each other's butts.
Alright, you get my butt first.
All right, let me touch my butt, and then let me see if something pops in my head. All right, I got it. Touch it a little higher. Touch it a little higher.
Smell your finger.
Don't
I touched my butt.
don't touch don't touch right there.
Smell your finger. Tell me what you smell.
So,
Oh,
what do you
man.
think Mike's gonna say when you call him with this? Like you think you gonna tickle his nerve too?
Who?
Mike Holland, what's his name?
Mike Alejandro?
Mike. Yeah.
Oh no, this was like years ago. I haven't talked to him in fucking years, man.
He's probably waiting around for your phone call too, just to talk about it.
That fool was trying to wait around for Mark to touch his butt.
Had butt memories.
Nah, dude, he's got. Oh, you know what? He's got a nice redhead and kids and stuff. He's fine. We just did this as like a passion project back in the day. We had
say
fun.
he's fine? You find out you think that dude's fine.
No, he's fine. Like, as in he's fine.
Yeah, he said it again.
He got a red head.
Oh,
He
he's
got a
fine,
red
fine.
Dude, he
Ugly
found.
ass kids. I hate those kids.
He.
Oh yeah,
He's fine. Hey,
No, he found.
Hey,
He
he
never
got-
had those kids.
he has a redhead and some kids, but he's fine though.
He's super
He's
fine.
fine though.
He's fine. He has, dude. He has a really
Let me
nice.
find out.
I-
Let me find
Little
out.
did
Steve.
he
Check it
know.
out.
Little did he know he was not fine.
He was not fine. Marcus likes to set the bar low, or Steve likes to set the bar low.
dude,
Marcus.
I hope he's fine. Because last time I saw him, he had a nice redhead with him, and he seemed to be doing okay. Oh, he actually dropped me a... This must have been, what, 2 years ago? He dropped me a mixtape. He came in person to drop me a mixtape last time I saw him. It was awesome.
Sound like some fucking fantasy. Like it was awesome.
No, it was cool.
Redhead.
It was
Well,
cool.
blessed
Little did you know, Chris, he was fine.
It was awesome.
It was cool because like this is my homie that I made mixtapes with and shit, and he came to visit, and I saw him and I was like,
Did he
damn,
introduce
bro.
you to the kids as your uncle?
I don't remember honestly. I hope he did. Probably not. He had
Yeah, Johnny.
Kids.
He was
He-
fine.
he
Yeah,
had
he
like a
probably mixed it,
1-year-old
it
and
was
a
fine.
6 months old. No, he probably didn't. But when I saw him, we talked for a while. He had a nice red-headed lady with him. I was like, good for you, bro. And then he gave me his mixtape. I never listened to it.
It's fucking.
He
asshole.
probably never fucking saved your phone number, did he?
I don't know. We're friends on the PlayStation.
On PlayStation?
Yeah, we're friends on the PlayStation.
Awesome.
Fucking let me find out. This was like, yeah, he has some kids and they fine. What?
I hate those goddamn kids, but his red head, that's awesome.
but he fine.
That shit was funny. Well, so I mean, I hit you up, man. If you want to do some music, I like to talk about Jesus Christ and mostly like Jesus and my Lord and Savior. No, come on, bro.
You're fucking with us, right?
No, seriously.
Now, I think Jesus Christ might have been a real person, maybe. But there's no way that God is real. Like, come on, man.
Jesus, no, listen. Jesus Christ. Since you want to talk about it, Jesus Christ.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay.
I met him yesterday.
Did he say that I was a dickhead that loves redheads?
No, he said I was. He said I was going to meet
you were fine.
He said I was going
to meet you.
Fuck you, Mark.
Thank you.
I thank you. Okay.
Not bullshit you, bro. I don't talk about Jesus.
Okay.
I'm not a religious person.
Oh, you're fucking with us?
He said you're fine.
You're fucking with us, right?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay. Thank you. God damn. I thought you were being serious for a second. You sounded serious as fuck.
That's the point.
Holy shit. Really? On the Lord's Day? You're gonna fuck with me like that on a Sunday? On the Lord's Day, bro?
I'm sorry.
Don't you know it's the fucking Sabbath?
You're gonna get in trouble because the Lord is listening.
Oh my God. He's listening to this podcast. He's listening.
What do you think he's gonna say when he he just heard you.
What do you think the Lord would think about how every time I scratch my balls, my nose gets itchy immediately afterwards? What do you think he would think about that?
Probably think you're a little nasty little fucker. Immediately you go straight to your nose, so you just sniffing your little fucking ball juice.
Every single time.
Saturated inside of your fucking fingertips, inside your prints.
Can't help it.
You nasty as hell.
Can't help it.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, he's like those dudes that like scratches, pick his belly button and sniff it, you know?
Yeah, but more like my balls and then sniff it, yeah.
I don't know, I'm saying that same example. It's like,
What does your belly button smell like? It doesn't smell like anything. It smells like all the lint from your t-shirt that you got in there, you know what I mean?
I don't know, I never smelled it.
I got a question, guys.
What's up?
Think you can smash a hermaphrodite?
No.
What do you mean by hermaphrodite? Like a dude that turned into a chick that turned into a dude, or a dude?
It's obviously, she comes out as a chick. She just got two pieces. She got both.
Nah, cause I'm pretty sure like, she got both. Like you're in the girl version, right? And then like she's turned on, so the top part will get hard, and it's just sticking me in the stomach every time. You know what I mean?
Gotta turn around, girl. I got time.
Hey,
never keep moving.
No, she's picking my lint out at that point.
Digging into your belly.
It sounds like you're fine, Mark. Mike, sorry.
Yeah.
I think that Chris wants to smash her hermaphrodite and wants to see what we would think about him if he did it.
No, really? No, now here's the thing. No,
dude, here's the real
I just asked, but would I do it?
I
think I would just to say I did it.
Do you have to keep your socks on every time though?
Got it. Wait, I don't know if I want to get grip. I just want to get in and get out.
Yeah, he want that grip.
I don't need no grip.
Hey, let me find out
that me to stay.
Hey, Chris, you put your socks on your hands, so you just hold on.
Right, but actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I put them on my hands.
Yeah.
Put them right up. Give me some mittens.
Yeah. Oh hell no.
I only want to
Get that
smash.
good grip.
I only want to smash someone that I'm romantically involved with. So if I felt enough love for a hermaphrodite, I would probably.
What would you do if her like
Dick got hard.
Dick? Like yeah, and she has some fucking spandex on, bro.
Dude, I feel like you totally want to smash a hermaphrodite. Why did you say spandex? Like, why,
no, I just said, what would you do? Let's go back.
You're getting really specific here. Like, what's up with the spandex?
Let's go back into what you were saying. You said that if I was romantically in love.
Yo, whoa.
If you romantically in love with this person, right?
I never said the word love. I said involved.
Okay, involved. Same thing. So you involved with her, and you guys are out. You holding hands. You at the movie theater. You in the popcorn line, holding her hand, and her lever just goes up. Then what?
I'd say, hey babe, we're at the movie theaters. Calm down. Like, there's kids around here.
Hey babe, tape it up. So you basically like flip it up and tape it on her stomach so it don't poke you.
Hey babe, I didn't realize that was a casino. Put that slot machine lever back down.
Yeah. Did I win a jackpot?
Ding, 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 ding. Literally.
I think at this point, if any person with a vagina wanted to hang out with me, I'd probably hang out with them even if they had a dick. Like, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, all right, cool. Just fucking don't touch my feet, my face, or my phone. Like, get the fuck. You know what I mean?
My feet, my face, my phone.
Yeah, get the fuck off.
Wide open.
I forgot about my asshole, man.
Yeah.
Tickled the dirt.
The asshole's up for grabs, basically.
Right. That's the first thing up for grabs. Fuck that.
Dude,
Put
Chris,
my phone down, but get my asshole.
Chris, can I tell you?
Open up for you.
I love how you're fucking picking me apart. Like, you're picking all of my logic apart. Like, with everything I say, you're like, well, what about this, though? Like, damn, you're right. Like, I love how you can see me as a person better than my own fucking friends can see me, because this is the first time I talk to you. And you're picking me apart better than my own fucking friends can, and I fucking like it. It's really cool, man. I'm not being sarcastic.
I feel like you sensitively, like quietly getting butthurt.
No, I'm not. No, I
haven't meeting. Like, what the fuck was this earlier?
I promise you.
We had a casual in here.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was fucking with you earlier, but
he's slowly feeling you touching his butt.
You want your butt touch?
You want your butt touch?
Fuck what these guys are saying, but I am serious. I seriously like.
I'm gonna ask you to take your socks off. So be careful around Steve.
Listen.
Like Steve will go like visit you. Like, hey, I'm gonna visit you in Arizona, and like he slowly takes his socks off. Like, I feel comfortable in your house, bro. He just takes his socks off.
No,
like,
they're around my heel, man. They're not all the way off. They're just around my heel.
Not just taking them off, like just normally, just like slowly picking at the big toe and just peel it off. Or take your socks off.
But anyway,
let it slide out.
Anyway,
yeah, let it slide out. Just all sexually and shit.
Just let it slide on out.
Anyway, what I was
Sock be loose as hell on the floor.
What I was trying to say.
Socks be loose as hell.
What I was trying to say was, like, I like how you can see through my bullshit and you're picking it apart as we talk. I appreciate that. Like, you're real as fuck. I like that. I appreciate it.
I'm a realist, sir.
Well, I think I talked to him at work.
Anyway.
I'm like this all the way around, though, bro. You know, 24/7. I hate the people who don't be you. Just be you all the way around. You know, At some point, somebody's gonna notice how you are, and they gonna learn how to deal with you. But don't be fake. Don't be one way this day and another way the next day.
Yeah, that's why I tell everybody at work, like, I'm bored because of this dude. The other dude we talks a lot of shit. He was on vacation for a while, and he came back, and I told him, man, I was bored. Oh, you missed me, huh? Yeah, I did, because when you're gone, all I had to do was talk to Chris. But I only work with him Fridays and Saturdays, so that's all I had. The next 3 days were fucking whack, bro. Like, I was bored out of my fucking mind those days. Just
Bro,
quiet.
you really about to be bored. You about to fucking dip.
I know. Hey, but Gil's been trying all day today. He's talking me to go to the Knights. He's like, hey, fuck that, because he really wants what's his name to go in the Knights. He's like, fuck that, put him in Knights, man. I want to keep you. Like,
Why don't you, bro? I'm telling them the same thing. Here's the thing. Like, you gotta understand that at the end of the day, like, I'm starting to realize, you know, how this shit is. It is a business, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why keep a motherfucker in a position when they're holding up another position for somebody else that can do a better job than them?
Exactly.
Like, do I hear a fucking vibrator in the asshole?
No,
right now?
it's Robot Mark. It's Mark brushing his teeth.
Pretty sure he's fucking like rimming his asshole.
It's
all the butt touching talk you got.
It's Robot Mark
out right now.
No, he does this every night. He's very meticulous about how he takes care of his teeth.
Let me find out he puts that in his asshole. He talks like T-Pain and shit.
Yo, he has the cleanest teeth and the cleanest asshole in the game.
Yo,
don't touch my phone.
His assholes.
He touches his asshole.
It's Robot Mark. Robot Mark is in the house. So, sorry, Chris. This is actually one of, like, the bits we do on our pod. He fucking, whenever he gets tired, he just goes to brush his teeth, but he lets us hear it because he has a robotic toothbrush. So it's Robot Mark. Meow, meow, meow. He just does it. We can continue for a few minutes after Mark is done brushing his teeth.
Right,
Mark,
well, I guess.
Mark, any last words?
I'll just listen to the buzz.
No, I'm sorry. I don't
do that butt buzz.
It's kind of like a thing he does. Like there's no ill feelings or rudeness going on. No,
I get it. It's a part of the segment.
Yeah.
Where Mark starts to fucking rim his fucking bow.
Yeah. How much I, Mark, like to ram my bow.
Yes, you, Mark, loves to ram bow.
Dude,
Mark loves to ram his bow.
You fucking touch your butt as much as you want, Mark. You fucking do it up, bro.
I mean, we all know no one else is touching Mark's butthole.
You know, I am so glad that you cannot get your fucking butt touched by anyone except your toothbrush. Oh shit, that rhymed. I can't get my butt touched except by my toothbrush.
So I touch it with my butt.
Was that a lyric off Hybrid Theory?
No, that was from Jackie Brown. Samuel L. Jackson was like, "Oh shit, that rhymed. Beaumont got his brains blown out." Oh, you know what I mean? Anyway, all right, Robot Mark.
Anyways. Well, what is that? Just about a pod?
That's about a pod. Actually, in 30 seconds, we're going to hit 3 hours.
That's what's up.
That is what's up.
Can we get a countdown going at the end here, Steve?
Yeah, give me 5 more seconds. Oh, does anyone want to sing us out?
No.
Mark?
No.
Just for fun. Podcast. and we just hit 3 hours. Damn, that's a fucking pod. That's like a pod and a half, man. Somewhere around here, I have a... dude, it's been a fucking fat minute since we all got together. Shouts out to Sallybeatz. Shouts out to the homie Chris for joining us for this podcast. Dude, I feel like this would have been boring as fuck if we didn't have another guest join us, because we would have talked about all the same shit. Oh, Mark, go check out The Boys on Amazon. We're going to still... So, Chris, we'll still talk for a little while after we end the actual stream.
That's cool.
Anything else you guys want to shout out or promote or anything?
I'm gonna promote the inside of my eyelids because that shit's dope.
Shouts out to the inside of Mark's eyelids.
Shout out for Megan for being pretty fucking cool for doing all that shit for Mark this morning. That is fucking dope.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to having me onto your podcast, yo. I appreciate that.
Oh, dude. Dude, I
shouts
fucking...
out to 7-hour naps, which I'm about to take right now.
Dude, Chris, I love you on the podcast. You're fucking more than welcome back anytime you're around, brothers.
Hey, you guys want to know what I'm going through right now? I'm going to tell you the most uncomfortable thing. Most uncomfortable.
You can tell them. You have a good night.
All right. Yo,
Here, let me end this podcast, and we can continue talking, and you'll tell us about it. But as far as the podcast goes, you're welcome back anytime, and send me a friend request. And
good night,
nice.
gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely.
Good
Night, bro.
Yo, have a good night.
Yeah, he just left. Let me end this, and we can continue to talk.